Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees, and this is another watch party stream. We have the Yankees taking on the Padres. The Yankees right now, currently in first place in the American League East. They have a 3-game lead or 2.5-game lead as the Baltimore Orioles won earlier today. It can be restored to a 3-game lead with a win today. They're taking on the Padres, who sit, if I'm not mistaken, I think they are now a game below 500 or right at 500. They are. Wow, I don't know this off the top of my head. This is bad. But the Yankees are 36-17. The Padres are 27-27, even at 500. We have Aiden in the chat. Aiden, hope you're doing well today, my man. Action VJ, both these guys were here yesterday. What's up? I am not streaming the game on screen. That would be, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. So, yeah. Got Aiden here right at 500. Yep, the Padres sit right at 500. I can't stream the game. I can throw up like an MLB game day kind of thing. I can do that. But I cannot throw up a a YouTube stream, like a stream of the game. I will break every copyright policy. I would prefer not to basically set on fire a 14,000 subscriber podcast. I'd prefer not to do that. At least today. Maybe I crash out one of these days. I'm joking to my boss and my coworkers. But obviously, coming off yesterday, the Yankees won 8-0. Soto homered, Judge homered, Stanton homered, all in the same inning. Gleyber homered in the inning after that. As to recent news and kind of updates, John Birdie is on the IL with a calf strain. There was some concern about an Achilles. I think we all kind of in the chat when it happened yesterday was like, oh my God, is the season ending? But it seems like it will not be season ending. TBD on that one. The other injury update we have is on DJ LeMahieu. Now, DJ LeMahieu was moved to the 60-day IL, but he is expected to still be activated on Tuesday. He was moved to the 60-day IL to clear off a roster spot because LeMahieu had been on the IL since the start of the season. If you guys aren't aware, Garrett Cole was also placed on the 60-day IL to open the season, and he was eligible to be activated on May 27th. Cole will not come off the IL on May 27th, but LeMahieu can. I think that day is still set to be Tuesday, though, so Tuesday is still a day for LeMahieu, barring anything happening between now and that day. And then as for Garrett Cole right now, dealing with, obviously, he had the elbow inflammation to open the year with the start of the season on 60-day IL. He threw a second live session today. According to Chris Kirshner, Aaron Boone told reporters there was a possibility that his rehab assignment begins this week. Obviously, that'd be huge because if he begins his rehab assignment, that begins a 20-day clock where the Yankees have to return him, whether that's, bringing him back to the team or something happening in terms of injury. Pick to homer tonight. I say Soto hits one. So I did not look very much at Dylan Cease's splits on the season. I think last year he kind of, I'm not sure if he had platoon issues last year. Yeah, lefties kind of tagged him last year, 461 slugging percentage this year, 389. Righties cannot hit the guy. So I would say if there's anyone who's going to hit a home run off of him, I would also say it is Soto. Or kind of a hot take here, Verdugo. Verdugo looked like he put together a couple really good swings yesterday. I actually was very encouraged by his process at the plate. So take that for what you will. DJ LeMahieu is returning soon. Yep, he should be in the lineup at some point in the during the series against the Angels. That's kind of the thought process there. But that's, again, TBD. And nothing's really official until it happens, at least in my eyes. Up next, Ryan, did you see that Dominguez homered yet tonight? Yes, I saw. I actually was the one who posted on the Fireside Yankees Twitter page. So follow us at Fireside Yankees on Twitter. Shameless plug. The Yankees have so many players from the 2021 or even 2023 Yankees. They have a lot. They have Tyler Wade, Wandy Peralta, Michael King, Johnny Brito, Kyle Higashioka. Randy Vasquez is not active on the roster. He is not on their Major League roster, so I guess you don't want to count him there, but he is a player on that team. They briefly had Rougned Odor, so there's that as well. Kind of looking at, I'm trying to see, is there anybody else that I'm missing who's like a former Yankee? Not just drafted or whatever, just like a guy who played for the Yankees previously. Peralta never did. Not David Peralta never did. Oh, Donovan Solano. Donovan Solano was a former Yankee as well. He's the one that's like people kind of forget, but he was a Yankee. Dylan Backer, my guy, Dylan, saying what's up, Dylan. Hope you're good, my man. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good night. Unfortunately, can't really sit here and kind of talk about what the Knicks are doing in the Eastern Conference Finals because that didn't necessarily go the way we hoped it would. But I think it was a good season all around for the Knicks, so can't complain too much there. Kind of looking at this Padres roster, yeah, there's a lot of former Yankees. A ton of former Yankees. What else? Let's see any other questions. Let me also promote the crap out of this on my personal page because I can do that. Yeah, Donovan Solano's been hitting. It's funny. They have Donovan Solano and Luis Ariz, and I would agree. I think Donovan Solano is the Walmart. That kind of thing. He's kind of a Walmart Luis Ariz in a funny way. But yeah. I'm going to repost this on my page. Just going to tell everyone, stop by and join the conversation. Did you get the smoke detector fixed? I don't think I have a smoke detector problem. Like I'm not gaslighting you. I swear I don't. No. Okay. So apparently Action VJ heard some smoke detector thing, but there's no smoke. I swear there's no smoke detector. Like there's none. Not that I don't own one. We have one, obviously. That would be a massive safety hazard if we didn't, but I swear it did not go off. Do you think Dominguez will be called up at all if this roster stays healthy? No. Verdugo's a better defensive left fielder, probably. If Stanton's hitting the way he's hitting, now if Stanton regresses massively, then yes. But he's got a 130 WRC plus. Pretty crazy to assume that Dominguez's median outcome is that. But if healthy is a big if, that's never the case. Guys always get hurt. Guys always underperform. Things happen. That's baseball, right? Like you never get kind of like the same. It's kind of like the rotation thing, but like I would say the rotation thing's even more so at this point. There are a lot of people who are like, oh, well, can the Yankees who are the Yankees going to boot from the rotation? And I promise you, somebody is probably going to make that happen for them. Like it is what it is. Have you tried Celsius? Yes. They didn't have any good Celsius flavors, and I kind of just need something to get me through the day. I'm just going to be sipping this throughout the stream, not really chugging it. But I do think Celsius is better. I think Monster just has a little more of an effect on me. I did not sleep till 4 a.m. last night, so I'm just kind of not doing well. Also, I didn't know you own Stockton. That's cool. That's dope. Jason Dominguez can't join us until he starts learning how to bark. That's a great point as well. Jason Dominguez, how is his bark? Is it 60 grade? Is it 70 grade? Is it 40 grade? Like a 40 grade bark presents a lot of issues. A 40 grade bark isn't going to cut it for me. I can't do a 40 grade bark on this team. He's going to have to bring a 60 or 70 grade bark for me to even consider it. So, yeah, that's really where we're at right now. Kind of looking at the situation now. With lineups pretty much the same as last night. I don't think there's any big differences. I don't think they're going to play Trent Grisham today, or are they? I don't think Trent Grisham's playing today. I think if they go with Grisham, it'll probably be against Musgrove. I think Musgrove's the guy where you can kind of kill him with lefties, even though again Stan's just on a heater. Going to game day or game preview. Why is StatCast I would love to just get the lineup from StatCast, but they're not going to give it to me. Okay, lineup for the Yankees 1 through 9. We're just gonna go through it, even though I think most people are aware of what it is, but I guess I wasn't. You got Volpe, Soto, Judge, Verdugo, Stanton, Rizzo, Torres, Wells, and Cabrera. Cabrera's playing third, Wells playing catcher, and everything else kind of in line, right? Verdugo and left field, Stanton DH, Judge center field, Juan Soto right field, Volpe shortstop, that kind of spiel. Yeah, I'm willing to bet on Grisham playing tomorrow as well. I think Joe Musgrove is hysterically bad this year against lefties, if I'm not mistaken. He has not pitched well, which means he will shove tomorrow because that's baseball. Yeah, he has a 2.05 home runs per 9, a 6.14 ERA, a 10.5% barrel rate. Has really struggled this season. What is up with this guy? Velo isn't even it's down, but not enough where I'd be uh-oh, it's over for him. Yeah, lefties, righties actually hit him better. So maybe the Yankees should just ride. I think they should honestly just ride with Stanton throughout this entire series. Musgrove's stuff plus being up a bunch of points makes this entire situation that much funnier. I love Joe Musgrove. I thought he was the guy the Yankees should have gone after at the trade deadline, not the trade deadline, when they were making the trade with the Pirates. I thought he was the guy, not Tyone. And that ended up being right. I still like Tyone. It wasn't I didn't like Tyone's profile. I just felt like Musgrove was the better pitcher. And yeah. New baseball savant category, Bark Plus, Verdugo 300 Bark Plus. Would Alex Verdugo be like? Does Jahmai Jones have a better bark than Alex Verdugo? Because Jahmai Jones is a pretty damn good bark. I would argue his is up there with somebody like an Alex Verdugo, and that may sound crazy. That may be a little bonkers to some to hear, but I'm willing to put it out there. So, yeah. Triggers from start to bottom. Again, I'm not sure if I'm willing to bet that after looking at the numbers. So, yeah. Joe Musgrove had the icy on his ears tomorrow. Dude, it's always funny. Always funny. Always funny. That entire situation is always funny. Always funny. Joe Musgrove's a guy. He's a dude. Jahmai Jones, yeah, I wouldn't say it's 100% better than Alex Verdugo's. I would just say it's in the same grade. Like, I think these two would have to grade with each other. So yeah. That's really where I'm at here. Kind of a thing I gotta plug here, and I know that technically I don't have to plug this. I don't really have to, but I'm going to. You guys have to read The Yankee Way. That book is so good. That book is incredible. A lot of the details there is really cool. So you guys should make sure you guys check that book out. Like, I just buy it online if you don't want to buy a physical copy. Yeah, it's great. I actually heard Jahmai Jones and dugout barking on Mother's Day after his first career home run. That dude can bark. That dude can bark with the best of them. And I'm also going to put this out there. Jahmai Jones, because of the John Birdie injury, really, he is going to stay on this team because of that. Had John Birdie not gotten hurt, the logical thought process would have been you get rid of an infielder for an infielder. I understand Grisham's a popular name to kind of get rid of, but let's kind of have an honest conversation with ourselves here. Your fourth outfielder not existing would be really bad. You need a fourth outfielder, and it would have been probably Jones for LeMahieu, and Jones probably would have gotten DFA'd, and now this kind of keeps that window open for him a little bit. We'll see how long that lasts. We'll see if the Yankees decide. Like, I know Caleb Durbin has become more popular in the organization. He's somebody I think highly of. But I don't think he's going to come up and play a bench role immediately. I think he'd have to get some time, but yeah, we'll see. He's currently on the 7-day IL actually with Scranton. He was taking defensive reps while hurt, so it looks like it shouldn't be too bad, but he got hit by a pitch, and I think the Rail Riders kind of knew instantly. It's like, all right, he's probably not going to be healthy enough to stay on the roster. G's gonna have to pull up a Tanya Harding on Verdugo if he doesn't get the call up. I'm like scared of not knowing this reference. I know who Tanya Harding is. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't she the person? I'm trying to think. Wow. Okay, so she planned an attack on. Huh. That's unbelievable. Imagine DJ LeMahieu trying to bark. Dude, this needs to happen. We need to force DJ LeMahieu to bark. That has to happen. Trevor, you're like, I'm tweeting this out. What would That's an unbelievable poll. That is up there amongst the best polls I've ever seen. Has Jahmai Jones ever gotten consistent playing time anywhere? No. He's kind of a career minor leaguer, bench role kind of guy, but I think he's a fine bench player. I actually don't think he's that bad. So, yeah, I'm fine with him on the bench. I think it would have I think he would have gotten claimed off of waivers, so he got DFA'd, if that makes sense. Like, I think somebody would have actually claimed him off of waivers. I think this next commercial break is the last one, unless, let's see, did Meredith talk yet? I have not been paying attention to my yes feed. I should, I'm not going to yell, but I can whip out a really a snappy why. DJ LeMahieu, the bark heard round the world. I agree. That would be the bark were heard round the world. I would pay money for this. A lot of money for it. Yeah. Manny Machado, yeah. So Manny Machado underwent elbow surgery in the offseason, and so he's kind of just like DHing. And the game is starting. I'm a moron. I love being stupid. Dylan Cease here on the mound. Dylan Cease does not give up hits, so like that's just not something that's going to happen. Like he just doesn't give up hits. Is he bad at home? Is that like a thing? Nope. He's bad at home. I think it's just one start that's kind of inflating everything for him, though. Yeah, he got shelled. No, he pitched at Atlanta and got shelled. Okay. It's just one start. The Phillies did him in. Okay, that makes sense. And he's made 4 home starts. So like biggest grain of salt ever. The first pitch to Volpe is lined, and that's a base hit. After I said, hey, guys don't get hits off of him. He'll stay at first. Anthony Volpe has an 18-game hitting streak. The New York Yankees are underway. Run on first. No one out. And up to the plate will step Juan Soto. That was awful alliteration on my end. Okay, I'm going to just clip this nice little single here. So Soto up to the plate, fresh off a home run last night, tries to bunt. Never do that again, please. Hello. I mean, I do think he does that sometimes to try to get the defense to go back into their normal formations because he's done this so often. And I don't believe it's an actual attempt. Like, that's not an attempt to bunt, but I think it's to kind of like peel them off of there. Volpe gets a throw, he yields a throw from Dylan Cease. And so, yeah, Volpe, I mean, what a season Anthony Volpe's had this year. I mean, he's really come to his own. Very impressed with his progressions. Dylan Cease will show why the Yankees didn't trade for him tonight. I mean, he's been really good. Ball down and in, 1-1 to Soto. Like, I would say the take I had of not trading Jones for Cease, like Jones hasn't gone off to a great start. Cease has gone off to a great start. Like the take has objectively not aged very well early on, but it is May, and I think Jones has all the talent in the world, so I'm willing to I'm going to stick with my take. I'm not an overreactionary guy. The pitch from Soto is he skies it to center, got underneath it. In his profile, he's going to call off Ha-Seong Kim. And there is one away. Similar start to last night's game. A hit from Anthony Volpe and a field out from Juan Soto. Aaron Judge can't hit a sac fly here because the runner is on third. Aaron Judge obviously having, probably one of the best months I've ever seen from him, like in my life. Like he's playing at an unbelievable pace right now. He'll step to the plate. The stretch he's had is obviously incredible. The first pitch, fastball painted down and in, really just right on the black. Cease, again, the command has gotten better for him. He's striking out a lot of guys. He's not walking as many guys, 8.6% walk rate. That's down from last year. Fly ball rate's up. Load line drive rate's down. That's a win for him. As Judge fouls that one straight back. Whiff rate's up. Everything is just better. Like this is the best I think Dylan Cease ever looked in his career. He looks good, man. His stuff plus 120. It's not as high as it was in 2022, but the pitching plus 106 is the highest of his career because his location plus average for the first time in his career. That's kind of a huge revelation for him as the 0-2 to Judge is, oh my God. Aaron Judge, deep left, 2-0 Yankees. Oh my God, dude. What do you even say? Yeah, Aaron Judge is unstoppable right now. Aaron Judge is unstoppable right now. What do you even say about this guy? Like, what do you say about this guy right now? Chat, I don't even know what you say. Chat, I have no idea what to say about Aaron Judge. There are no superlatives that work here. He's a walking bucket, basically. He's like a walking bucket, but in baseball. The guy walks the plate and then runs just go up. This guy is unbelievable. This guy is special. Aaron Judge. That ball's crushed 113 miles an hour as well. The first pitch of Verdugo was painted on the outside corner. It's strike one. I just like inside to Verdugo, almost clipped him. There are no superlatives about this guy. He is the best. I'm sorry, he's the MVP right now. Like it's crazy to think about this. And that's a ground ball from Verdugo onto first. I think that's Arise. Arise will field it cleanly, and he steps on the bag. It's 2 away here in the top of the first. He's the league leader in OPS. This is the best hitter. This is the best hitter. This is the best hitter. Swing and a miss from Stanton. Judge, 17 home runs, tied for the most in baseball. Again, this guy got off to a terrible start as Stanton swings over another slider. 2 really well-placed sliders there from Dylan Cease. Just unbelievable performance for him. Wow. And another slider, just 3 sliders, just kind of swung over them. See Jahmai Jones in the dugout. He's the Ronald Torres of 2024, a glue guy. Yeah. He's more than fine off the bench. More than fine on the bench. Yeah, he's been great. And the Aaron Judge, Juan Soto MVP. Yeah, this race. I mean, Judge has the lead. Judge is the best player on the planet right now. This is the best player on planet Earth. The best player on planet Earth. You just can't stop him. You really just can't stop him. So, yeah. What a team, man. What a team. What a player. What a player. Can't say anything about him that hasn't been said. The guy's special. The guy is special. You can't make special. You can't talk special without talking about Aaron Judge. I mean, look, I do believe vibes are a thing. I don't think they're like the most important thing in the world. Like I think some people overplay the value of vibes because they don't really know the players. But I just don't have words. I just don't. So it'll be the excellent Marcus Stroman. He's had a really strong start to his year. Struggled with walks, of course. Like, that's been a problem. But for the most part, like, the quality of contact prevention has been strong. I do want to see him kind of hone in the command. That's something that I feel strongly about. I'm a big believer that he is on his best game. Like, his game is at its best when he's not throwing, he's dialing back the sinker usage. I think it's going to help him in the long term. I don't necessarily think he should be a primary sinker guy. But yeah, we'll see how this start goes for him. Looking to make it 3 really good starts in a row. We'll see how that goes for him. Stroman, obviously, free agent signing for the Yankees, has kind of just done a great job. Stroman will get Aaron Noodle to ground out on the first pitch. I think Arai is going to take the first pitch. He took first pitch against Rodon every single time. Let's see what he does. Yep, takes first pitch. Called strike. Yeah, dude, Judge the MVP right now. I think Judge is the best player in baseball. Yeah, Birdie was placed in the IL, the calf strain. I think it's not season ending. Don't think it's an Achilles or anything like that, but we will see. Next pitch, the cutter fouled off by Arise. It is now 0-2. Luis Arias having a really good start to his career at the Padres. Has hit like over 400, WRC plus like the 150s. I think he's been remarkable with them. Traded by the Marlins like really early, so that was a fun little Passan bomb. The pitch, cutter upstairs. It's 1-2. I'm just kind of waiting for these stats to refresh on Fangraphs with Aaron Judge. I mean, the guy, there's nothing good to say. There's nothing good I could say about him that hasn't been said. So 1-2 to Arise. Stroman lines, kicks, deals, punches that ball away. Sinker tailing out of the zone that he tried to kind of get it, yeah. So it's a 1-2 count. They're giving us weather updates. Like, it's 0% chance to rain. I mean, it's freaking San Diego. Yo, Ryan, what up, chat? John Blue, my guy. How's it going? Aaron Judge homer already early in the game. It's a 1-2 count to Luis Ariz. The pitch is down and in, a cutter, 2-2. So Anthony Volpe had a single. Juan Soto flew out. Aaron Judge hit a 2-run blast, his 17th of the season to tie the major league lead. That's how he scored 2 runs. Ariz, the pitch, sinker, shot the other way, foul. 2-2. The count remains. I would go to a splitter here. Go to a splitter away. See, he's late on the sinker, so maybe not the splitter. I don't know. I'd go to something like that. Javier Velez. Yo, Ryan, what's up, everybody? Javier, hope you have a good night, my man. Appreciate you stopping by and watching this stream with us. So, yeah. The pitch from Stroman, 2-2. He winds, kicks, steals. Sinker, fire up the middle. Volpe dives, but can't come up with it. That wasn't like a misplay. It just, that ball was rocketed up the middle. That had single written all over it. That's a single for Luis Ariz, his first of the series. Again, just kind of been red hot with the San Diego Padres. Just dug that sinker out. Really good piece of hitting. It crashed. It stopped working there, so I'm just going to give it a couple seconds and we'll come back on. Ethernet should be back. I just plugged back into the Ethernet. For now, Tatis is down 0-1 in the count. He swung and missed at a first pitch sinker. And the pitch to Tatis is called strike, another sinker. Yeah, sorry about my internet. It just started doing a thing. Ryan, who do you think is the third baseman of the future? Any names or prospects? I think they'll have to go out and acquire one externally. I don't think they have an option internally that I fully buy into. And Stroman gets a strikeout on a slider up in the zone. Tatis swings and misses, one away. Stroman's stuff with the lawyer makes you think he should be throwing more strikes than he actually does. Am I crazy for thinking that? No, I don't think you're crazy for thinking he should be throwing more strikes. The problem is just that when he's too fastball reliant, he puts himself into situations where he has to throw a pitch in a sinker that is not an overpowering option. His sinker is better when blended into the rest of his arsenal. He just has to do better with landing his secondaries in zone more reliably. As the pitch to Profar is a cutter inside. He does not get the swing. It is 1-0. Hanging slider sometimes works. Yeah, sometimes it just works. It's all about deception. It's all about that type of stuff. There were all over Gwynn Ariz comparisons last night, but the swing reminds me more of Carew than anyone. Yeah, I think, he's got a weird, funky swing for sure. And I like weird, funky swing guys. As that cutter is fouled off, it's 1-1. Weird. The pessimist says we can't hit good pitchers. Why isn't this clicking? There we go. The haters can't. The haters don't know don't know the Yankees. They just don't. They just don't. They just don't. It's a sad world we live in. It really is. Yeah. Again, if this wants to, my StreamYard's being weird. As Profar fouls that one off. Is StreamYard going to just work for me or no? I would love to be able to show comments. I don't want to have to refresh my page. It would kick me out of the stream. There we go. Bregman's available in the offseason. I highly doubt the Yankees sign Alex Bregman if they sign Juan Soto. Yeah, he to back his first baseman with a teammate. That's fucking hilarious. I love that. The pitch to Profar is grounded. Is this a double play ball? Onto second. I don't think it's a double play ball. Onto first. He's safe. So 1 out. Oh, he picks up 1 out there. So it's 2 away with Jake Cronenworth coming up. Salute chat. Donnie Clark, my guy. How you doing? Hi, Ryan. Saying what's up to you, Donnie, as well. Don't need Bregman. I don't think he's playing well enough to justify signing him to a big deal. But if he wanted a 1-year kind of try-it contract, I'd give him that. I hate overreacting fans. I hate overreactions as well. That type of stuff never fails to piss me off. But unfortunately, I have to share this world with some people. So here, let's see what's going on with Cronenworth. First pitch in this at-bat is a slurve called strike. His slurve, very sweeperish pitch. That's the best way to compare it. That's a pitch that, you can get a lot of good horizontal break on. Feel good about that pitch. Like that pitch a lot if he locates it well. Don't love it to lefties, though. The pitch is a sinker that just misses outside. It is ball 1, 1-1 count. Cronenworth's had a good year. I think Cronenworth is somebody that we were linked to potentially throw into this deal. But that, unfortunately, the contract, I think, is really what scared the Yankees off. Grounded, foul. What I'm hearing is So what I'm hearing is we have to wait until like 2026 to get a good third baseman or trade for one. No, I just, they could get one at the deadline. I just don't know what the answer is right now. I don't have a great answer for you. I would like to, like, I'm not in love with Ryan McMahon. I'm just not. Like, I don't think Ryan McMahon is, I don't think he's bad. I just don't think his play is sustainable. It's a very high BABIP profile. It hasn't hit for much. And, I guess the strikeout rates come down. Cronenworth pops that one up. That should stay playable. Cabrera should get to this one. If the umpire, he almost collided with the umpire there, but that will end the inning on a pop-up. It is a clean inning for Stroman. He allows the single to rise, retires next 3 batters in order. Yankees are up 2-0 after 1. We'll head into the top of the second there. Let's get back to the comment section here, though. Ryan McMahon, I don't think the Rockies will trade him. The contract's a big contract in terms of length. He's a great defensive third baseman. Like, he kind of fits what the Yankees would want. But there are a couple of concerns for me. A high ground ball rate. This year, this year, the ground ball rate's gone up. He's been good against lefties this year, but historically is just a disaster against them. Good away from cores this year, but again, traditionally really bad there. It's a small sample size. He's gotten off to like good starts before. In 2022 or 2021, I think it was. He got off to a great start that season, if I'm not mistaken. He started barreling the crap out of the baseball. Was it 2021? Could be 2021. But I don't know. I'm not a big believer that McMahon is the answer until I get a bigger sample size that proves otherwise. Like, I just need the sample size to get a little bit larger. He's a good player. He's not a bad player by any means, but you're taking on money. I would love to know I would love to see the changes stick before I fall completely in love with that profile, if I'm honest with you guys. Not a lot of pulled fly balls for lefty either. He's in his age 29 season. So, this could kind of be like a Chase Headley kind of player, but again, like, are the Rockies going to trade him? I don't think so. Like, the Rockies extended him. I don't think they're going to trade him. He's one of their few good players. They're not usually sellers. Jurickson Profar can be a good player only if he's on the Padres. Correct. If he's anywhere else, he's awful. Ryan watched the Bronx Zoo season on Peacock today. It was very interesting. I have to catch up on that. That looks very interesting, and I want to watch that series really badly. Kevin Smith added to the roster. Yeah, Kevin Smith was the replacement for he used the replacement for John Birdie, although I imagine his days on the roster are very limited because I think once LeMahieu comes back, he'll be set down. Don't need McMahon. I mean, I would say McMahon helps this team. I just, again, don't know if that's on the table. Have a third baseman in-house. LeMahieu doesn't look like a great long-term option. There's a lot of question marks then, but he will get some time to kind of prove himself. Rizzo swings over the 0-1 pitch. It's 0-2. Sources say Machado will be traded to the Yankees for utility man Tyler Wade. San Diego will pay Machado's contract. Source. I made it up. I mean, I'm so glad that Tyler Wade's no longer a Yankee. Like, that makes me so happy. Unfortunately, I just not a big fan of him as a player. I don't think he's very good. Slider bounced in the dirt. Ball 1. Just need a lefty reliever, either Puck or Tanner Scott. AJ Puck is interesting. He is sucked as a starter, but as a reliever, he is pretty good. He kind of brings the element of what the Yankees need in terms of swing and miss, but I will also mention that when it comes to AJ Puck, he just has really struggled this year. Like, he's looked really bad. Even in his reliever role, he struggled. So, I'm not necessarily dying to bring him onto the team, if that makes sense. It's still a 1-2 count to Rizzo. My stream got a little delayed there. Sorry. Tanner Scott, I can buy into, even though the command's been really bad, because I think his stuff is better and it plays better. The command's gotten a little better, but, Rizzo, the pitch is swung on a miss. Great slider. I mean, Cease is attacking with the sliders. He's just abusing these guys. Scott has way too many walks for me to pay a high price for him, especially in a walk year. But if he gets the command down, has he pitched better as of late? Has an issue's gotten better for him? Nope. He's still walking a very high amount of batters, 11.8%. Over his last 13 games, it's still not going to cut it for me. He's got to do a little better. I think he can aim a little higher. The first pitch to Glaber swung on and missed. They're chasing a lot of sliders. The sliders have been really good for Dylan Cease thus far. Wade is already on the Padres. Yep, he's a Padre. Matt Chapman will become a New York Yankee at the deadline. The Giants are playing some good baseball now, and the NL wildcard is not great, as that slider is off the plate. It's 1-1 to Glaber. So the NL wildcard picture has not established itself yet, and so if you're the Giants, you're probably adding instead of selling, because all you really need is a ticket to the dance to get to the World Series. The Bronx Zoo series was great. Andy Martino's book, The Yankee Way, is outstanding. I agree. Ceases interesting delivery. Yeah, it's weird as that pitch is painted on the inside part of the plate. Strike 2. We need to re-sign Juan Soto next season for sure. 100%. Dylan Cease can't throw strikes. I don't know why the offense is so aggressive against Cease right now. Well, the slider blends really well with the fastball. They're reading fastball and they see the slider on the pitch. Slider out on the outside part of the plate. Ball 2. Off the plate. Outside. Ball 2. It's all about sequencing. It's all about how your pitches play off of each other. Those things are super important. The pitch to Glaber is offered at. Did he go? They saying yes, he did? I don't think he went. I really don't think he went. I don't think he went. Don't think he went. Just no way. Chat, I'll give you guys the official Ryan Garcia ESM replay review. First batter side. He did not go. Just did not go. The pitch to Wells. Called strike on the slider. But you could also argue, why are you swinging at that pitch? It looks laggy here. Like, I'm like rewatching myself to make sure that the quality of the stream is like passable. Wow, that's a generous called strike call. Very generous there to Wells. Yeah, he just didn't swing. He just didn't swing. He just didn't swing, man. Some brutal calls in the last couple of pitches, but oh well, gotta fight through adversity. Ball, I'm sure there'll be some calls again that'll go our way. That's really where I'm at. All right, so Wells down 1-2 in the count, 2 outs. The pitch called strike. Ooh, not called strike 3. I thought that was a called strike. That was a strike. That was a strike. So that's literally what I just said. Like, that happening. That literally, yeah. The pitch to Wells is lined, caught by Cronenworth. He makes a great play, fires at the first in time. Wow. That's just, it's a really good defensive play. It's Austin Wells at the plate. Like, that's just what happens, right? Yeah. That's just how baseball works. It's how Austin Wells works. Yeah, Wells and like well-struck ground balls are like peanut butter and jelly. They really are. They straight up are, man. That's what they are. So after an inning and a half, it's 2-0 Yankees. Stroman will face the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. So, yeah. So, what do we got? Some questions here. Oh, I'm so behind on this, but the NL wildcard being bad has... Yeah, I think the Mets can still do it. I think the Mets can still make the playoffs. It's not over for them. Like, I refuse to... Like, I mean, they're bad. They're not good. They don't have Senga. Like, that really hurts them. Their offense has been a lot worse than expected. But, like, I think Lindor will turn it around. So, like, I'm just kind of like... I could see it. They could have a really good month of June, and, like, suddenly they're in the playoff picture. Like, it's not out of the picture. I think they should call up some of their young players. We'll see. But... yeah, they're certainly an interesting enough team where, like, I could totally see them making the postseason. Do you think Ben Rice gets called up if Rizzo doesn't click? I think Ben Rice has to play more first base. That's kind of where I'm at. Trevino's a better catcher than Wells right now. Yeah, he's a better defensive player for sure. Like, I think it's always been the case. So yeah, I would love to have Yankee Librarian on. If Yankee Librarian is willing to come on this podcast, I would love to have him on. I would love to. I will ask him right now. I don't think I can do an episode tomorrow because it's Sunday and it's Memorial Day weekend, but I will hit him up. That is my guy. I love him. Great dude, great content, awesome guy. It would be amazing if you were to come on. I have something pretty cool planned for you guys actually that I will be on in a few. So after the game, I'll let you guys know what that looks like. Dude, I thought Alvarez was going to be really good this year too. Unfortunately, yeah, the injury just really killed him. As that pitch is taken away for a ball, 1-1. I realize I'm just like ignoring the game right now. I'm sorry to everybody. But I would to kind of dial it to, yeah, so we were both, I did right for Bronx Pinstripes for a good bit. As that pitch is lined to center field for a base hit, it's a slider that kind of just caught too much of the, just a little left, a little too high up. Yeah, I wrote for Bronx Pinstripes. Very appreciative to them in my time there. They were great to me. No quarrels there. They're great guys, great guys and gals, great staff. You know, they have a really good thing over there, and you know, they put out good work. So you know, we were both there for a bit. Actually, the guy who got me that I hit up to kind of get there was Nick Costanzo. Good dude. So. Who's the next man? Is the next pitch is first pitch to Peralta is a called strike cutter, 89 miles an hour, painted on the outside part of the plate. Who's the next man up if there's an injury? Ron. My thought process is that Ron Marinaccio would be the next man up. The reason that Marinaccio didn't come up, from my understanding, was he threw 33 pitches like the day before Birdie got hurt. Nick Birdie, that is. So that's a cutter chased for a foul ball. Peralta limping. I think I caught a piece of him. So yeah, you know, I really do view Ron as like a quality, like depth reliever. I don't think he's necessarily their first option in the situation of like I don't know if they love him particularly, but I think they do view him as an LB caliber reliever. I want to nerd it out on the podcast. I'm Yankee Dudes, just an anti-boomer fest. I love being an asshole. Being an asshole is great. It's very fun, and everyone should try it at some point. As that pitch is fouled off to Peralta, nice little ricochet field by the by the ball person. Yeah, like I love being an asshole. Love being an asshole. It really fell off to you guys. I forgot the well, like that. Okay, that kind of isn't fair to them, the hitting coach thing, because I thought that happened as well. That pitch is chased. Beautiful splitter from Stroman, strike 3. You know, I think that wasn't their fault. Like, I know this sounds strange, but that really wasn't their fault. Like, that wasn't something they did. They didn't misreport. Maybe they over-exaggerated it, but like, I think the implication was made very clear that they were hinting at Jones. I'm not saying what they did was 100% correct, whatever, but I do understand how that happened to them. Like, I don't think it was malpractice on their end. I think they just kind of, I think they insinuated some things. They kind of thought there was some insinuation, there was some wordplay going on, and it just didn't. I don't think they were on the same page there. It happens, right? Like, you know, we all make honest mistakes. So yeah, the pitch to Merrill, college strike. They still have some really good guys over there. You know, I have nothing bad to say about them. I have nothing bad to say about them at all. What do you think happens when Cole comes back? 6-man rotation or what? I think injuries will sort that out for the Yankees and somebody will get hurt. Merrill skies this into center field. Volpe calling it off. It wasn't hit very deep for context, as it's 2 away. People saying that Soto should have gone to the Mets. Give me a break. Soto's here for staying. They're going to be Yankee for life. We win the World Series. It will start a new dynasty for this team. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be stupid enough. And yes, by the way, the glitch, I have no idea what's going on my internet. None. I'm plugged into Ethernet. It's just being stupid right now. I don't know what's going on. I would love to tell you guys what's going on, but I don't think I know the answer. That pitch is taken away, ball 1. I heard Fangraphs is actually really bad for your for like running stuff on your game on your your PC. So I'm actually gonna close any Fangraphs tabs I have open. So we'll see how that goes. Got a couple emails. I don't know why the internet's being like this. Anyways, Stroman, his pitch taken away, ball 2. Capusano with the weird stance. Love weird stance, Capusano. Fun guy. Let me get back to this question here, though. I think somebody's going to get hurt between now and him coming back. And that's just how baseball works. Like, it's a sad reality with sports. That cutter just misses away. It doesn't get the called strike. People saying, yeah, I'm not going to be stupid enough to say that, you know, Cole so doesn't no chance to go to the Mets. But this was the thing. Actually, this was a diatribe I was on. But the Mets aren't going to win the World Series with Juan Soto tomorrow. Like, if you're Juan Soto and you want to compete, it's here. It's really where I'm at. Like that's going to happen here. It's not going to happen in Queens, at least in 2025. Now, the Mets have a bright future. They have a good farm, but we'll see. Stroman fires a 3-1 away, ball 4. It's his first walk of the game. So it'll be 2 on, 2 out for the 9-hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. I hear Will Warren's going to beat up in the minors. Yeah, he's getting crushed right now. I have faith in him. I think he can turn it around, but yes, there's no way to put it. He is getting smoked right now. At least you're an honest asshole. Is there a positive? Is there a positive to being an asshole? I like how you think. I like that there's an optimistic way to spin me being kind of a dick when I'm right. Yeah, but they stated all that because it was their interview. I don't blame them for thinking that. Yeah, I mean, end of the day, like I understand that things happen. Like I think I try to be very understanding of mistakes and errors because end of the day, I'm in their position. I'm in their shoes. I'm sure I'm going to make mistakes and I'm going to let you guys down from time to time. And I think it's important to be uplifting in this environment, in this space as the first pitch is taken outside ball 1. Because there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of attention on you. One simple mistake. I think when it comes to like that kind of stuff, it's hard to always be perfect. It's hard to always get it right. It's always hard to do those kinds of things. So sometimes you just screw up. I screw up all the time. The 1-0 to Campusano inside ball 2. Jack Neal will be an impactful reliever for the Yankees this year. I think Jack Neal has a shot to make the team this year. They have to push him out of Double-A. I don't know if they would go straight from Double-A to Triple-A. They did basically with Wells and Dominguez, so I have some optimism they'd be willing to do that. As a 2-0 to Kim is fouled straight back. He has the stuff. The slider's really good. My only concern is the fastball it's not a dominant fastball, which I think would be more of a concern if he was a starter. But the frame, he's a tall dude, good slider, good depth on it, good command on the pitch. It's a good pitch. Like he's got a really good slider. I think that might be enough for him. The pitch from Stroman is a slider, borderline called strike 2. So it's a 2-2 count to Ha-Seong Kim. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-2, 2-0 Yankees. Chance to get out of this here. If you're going to make a Yankee hierarchy right now, how does it go? First base, third base, bullpen depth. I would go in that exact same order. Let's see. Stroman fires, kicks, steals. Kim grounds it to third. Cabrera fields it cleanly to Glaber, and the inning is over. It's 2-0 Yankees through 2. Stroman gets out of it. The Yankees keep their lead intact, and yeah, pretty good pitching there. There's a weird glitch. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. If you guys see the glitch there, just let me know. Hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. If you're on Twitter, follow us on Twitter, or if you're on Twitter, you guys can also check out our YouTube page. I'll throw the link. The link there is on our Twitter page, so make sure you guys subscribe to us there. And yeah, like get into all this conversation. I love having these conversations with you guys. You guys are a ton of fun to talk to. So yeah. 161 show from Bronx Bar was terrible. I'm sorry, but they were calling Judge for a while because he had to sit a couple of games. I think they're strongly opinionated people. Right. And I'm willing to understand that strongly opinionated people are thinking. I'm sure there are takes that piss people off that I say. So it's only baseball, right? It's only baseball. It's again, I'm not gonna rip them to shreds, but yeah, I think calling Judge at any point in time a bum is just bad. So yeah. Luisio being prime Pedro Martinez a godsend. Yeah, dude, he's been shoving. Say no to walks. I agree to an extent. Like, I have no problem with walking a guy when you go down 3-0. It's not like he was like missing by a ton. He missed by just a little bit on those spots. It felt like he was just missing. So, I actually have no problem with that kind of the way he approached that. I thought he actually, he pitched. I think that was a well-pitched inning, if that makes sense. Last time Paul O'Neill was at a Petco Park was Game 4 of the World Series in 1998. That's crazy, dude. My dad, grew up with the Yankees dynasty in the 90s, so it's really cool to always talk about that team because it's kind of like reliving my dad's memories and all that stuff. So, I always there's obviously, I think every fan that has watched that team has a special sense of attachment to them, but there is a level of like it just means a little more to me because it's my dad's team. Stroman is allergic to throwing strikes, huh? Yeah, he's not. I think he's just going to walk people. That just is what it is. I always knew Heel had good stuff, but him being this good, this fast was a godsend. Also, Juan resigns. He can compete for a title. He can tell he loves New York. Yeah, I think he loves New York as Cabrera takes a called strike, fastball up in the zone. How concerning is Spencer Jones to start in Double-A? I'm at like a 3 to 4. That's really where I'm at. Yeah, I think there is a level of like, for clicks, that kind of thing. I think there is always that nature to like podcasting. And I do look down on that. I do frown upon that. Like that's bad. So yeah, like, I don't know. I obviously I don't really approve of that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So it's an 0-2 count to Cabrera. If my feed wants to, load correctly. I don't know what's happening. He popped out. So that's what I'm seeing on my game day. Yeah. I'm watching it now. Pops up. 1 away. So 3 pitches. I think it was a 3-pitch at bat. 0-2 count. So, yeah. You think Trevino would have stolen some strikes he was catching? Maybe. I mean, he's a better framer than Wells, but Wells is no slouch behind there. Jason Dominguez had a slow start in AA last year, and he was raking last year in LB, even with a torn UCL for that part of time in LB. Absolutely. I mean, there are 2 different players for sure, but yeah, I don't like. I'm fine with it. I'm not going to start pounding the table that Jones is a bust or anything. Volpe got off a really bad start last in 2022 at AA as well. Isaac Paredes, third base, yes or no? I would love it. Now, would the Rays trade a still kind of cheap, if I'm not mistaken? So it's as Volpe takes away 1 and 1. So Isaac Paredes, he's interesting because I think he fits the Yankees perfectly. He's this power hitting infielder who gives them a punch, all that stuff. The pitch to Volpe is he chases the slider. That slider is just gross, man. The Yankees need to figure out a way to get off that slider. But yeah, Paredes, he's been a bad defender this year at third, but he's usually a great one. Really good hitter, unbelievable hitter, but he is ARB eligible only for the second time this year. Let's see the pitch to Volpe. Swung, and did he go? Yes, he did. As another, just that slider is gross, man. They just can't. That slider from that upper slot, it's just an impossible pitch to stay off of. I don't know if he actually went, but my point was the umpire ruled that he went. Aggressive early counts I see. Cease has a great pitch count so far. Yeah, the Yankees are trying to jump him, and Cease is kind of taking advantage. Volpe's a 795 OPS. Yeah, he's had a really good start to his season. Isak hates the Yankees, so if he came over, he simply wouldn't care. I mean, I love Isak Paredes as a player. I think he's a great player. Soto takes a curveball called strike. I don't know if that was a strike. Just saying that. Don't know if that was a strike. What happens when Jason comes back? This is a great problem to have, but makes you wonder. Yeah, for sure. I think he's just going to go to AAA, as that's a changeup, 71 miles per hour. Butterfly pitch, called strike 2. Cease helping my fantasy teams. If you have Dylan Cease on your fantasy team tonight, you are living well. He doesn't barrel the ball, but what he does is he pulls the ball in the air and he hits the ball in the air a ton. He is perfect. He is a perfect hitter. I love him so much. I think he would be a demon in a ballpark like Yankee Stadium or any ballpark, really. The pitch to Soto is bounced in the dirt. The count is 1 and 2. Paredes, what he's done better this year, he's cut down on the strikeouts a little bit. The walk rate remains really good. Quality of contact has actually gotten a little bit better. He's just a good player. This is a good baseball player. It's a good baseball player. I'm really excited about what, if the Yankees could trade for him, that'd be great. Soto, the 1-2. Swung on a missed slider. What a pitch. Good God. The changeup's nasty. Dude, Cease just looks good right now. Don't throw him out. Do not throw him out. Don't throw him out. Don't throw him out. Do not throw him out. Don't throw him out. Don't throw him out. Get him out. No. Get him away. Get him away. Let's go. I appreciate the patience from this umpire here. I appreciate it. Yeah, Soto shouldn't be happy. I mean, the first pitch. Come on. Go back to the. Let's get back to the dugout. I'm scared he's gonna get thrown out. What's happening here? Soto walks back. We'll monitor that. We'll see if he gets ejected. Yeah, he didn't curse at him, which I think is kind of the big thing. Yeah, if you're a Judge fantasy owner, your life is pretty good right now, isn't it? Yeah, just happy he's not ejected. I kind of hold your breath, hey, don't get ejected, buddy. Don't get ejected. Don't get ejected. That kind of thing. Just don't get ejected. That thing. My heart did stop as well. Just did not want an ejection. You don't want an ejection there. You really don't. You really don't. You just don't. Yeah, that kind of thing. So through 2.5, Yankees are up 2-0. We'll see how Stroman kind of responds here. Kind of up thing around the league. Rockies hold a 3-1 lead over the Phillies. I wonder how they scored those 3 runs. It would be really funny if it was Ryan McMahon. It was not. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Aaron Nola pitching today, giving up 2 earned runs, 3 total, but 1 unearned. Dakota Hudson's going to start getting bombed in one of these innings. I don't know when, but it'll happen. He's just not good. I'm sorry. No disrespect to him. He's just not good. What do we got going on across the league? Guardians up 4-0 against the Angels. The Guardians are just torturing teams right now. They're unstoppable right now. Well, we stopped them, but they've been unstoppable all year. Marlins up 1-0 against the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have not gone off to a great start. Christian Walker, I would love for him to be a trade target for the Yankees. I think he makes a lot of sense. He brings kind of some right-handed power, which is important because I think the Yankees could use some. Jason's going to come out at all this year. I think it's possible. It just depends on the injury situation. It's an 0-1 count to Arise, who takes a 1-0 pitch off the plate, 1-0. Let me just double check that there was a strike thrown. Yep, there was a strike thrown. So the 1-1 to Arise, grounded up the middle. Volpe fields, fires onto first, 1 away. So 3 pitches, 1 out. Yeah, he wasn't thrown out. He's on the field. I don't think the Yankees would do it, but what would it cost for Mason Miller? Like Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones, that kind of thing. Like he's going to cost. He would cost a lot in the trade market. They were talking about like Jackson Merrill would be the price tag for Mason Miller. And Jackson Merrill's an above average major league center fielder in his rookie season and has the upside to be, I think, like a 4 to 5 win player. So Jackson Merrill's very like Anthony Volpe. Like, would you trade Anthony Volpe right now for Mason Miller? Is kind of the question, and I think most fans would say no. So I think your answer is probably no to trading for Mason Miller, but it would cost a lot. And obviously, if you could get him, it would be just a hilariously good bullpen for the Yankees. As the 1-0 is chased, a cutter off the plate, 1-1. Props to the up. Yeah, great job for not just. I can live with expanding the zone, calling some balls that are strikes, calling some strikes that are balls. As long as you don't throw out Soto, I don't really care. The pitch. Slider backed up, but a backed up cutter, and it was still a called strike. So, 1-2. I'm probably being stupid towards Soto, but I'm happy he's not ejected. Yeah, missed the call there, but again, he didn't eject Soto, so I can't really be mad. The pitch from Stroman, the 1-2, slider fouled back. Or cutter, yeah, slider fouled back. I don't think the Yankees would do it. Yeah, we talked about this. Crossfinger Soto, yeah, he didn't get thrown out. What do you think we do at the deadline? Address first base. I think that's what they do. And third base, maybe. I don't know. For the O's, yeah, I think Holiday would be like what they ask for. Stroman throws more sliders than slurs, I'm assuming. He kind of just throws things based on the vibes. He's weird. He just throws. His pitch mix changes dramatically often. Sinker, outside part of the plate, fouled right back to the netting. The count remains 1-2. The Padres are making Stroman work. He's thrown 45 pitches, and he has not gotten through the third yet, so probably will end up around the 60 pitch mark through 3 if he gets through this. The pitch, the 1-2 from Stroman, is a cutter, fouled right back. Stroman's going to want to probably execute something down and away, and I think they can get the chase. Do you think they call Ben Rice for first base this year? Again, they have to play him more at first. They would have to play him considerably more at first for me to think that that's a sustainable thing that they would do in the near future. The pitch. Caught on a miss, chased a 4-seamer up in the zone at 90 miles per hour. Fernando Tatis Jr. strikes out for the second time today. Good 4-seamer, placed well up in the zone. Wasn't really expecting it. I think Tatis was expecting it to cut a little bit, or just I thought maybe he got a cutter that wasn't cutting, but he got a good fastball there. 2 away. Jerkson Profar comes up. Profar having a really good start to his season. He'll step up to the plate. Stroman. Ooh, already starting his windup. Weird start for his windup. Throws a sinker that misses down and away. It is a 1-0 count. More splitters, please. I mean, the splitters kind of become more popular across the league. I would love to see him kind of become kind of like part of that movement. That cutter is hammered foul. Profar got all that pitch. He just way out in front. The splitter's a good pitch. It's just not a great one. Like, it's not a one that, like, his splitter particularly isn't good enough for me to, like, pound the table for him to throw it more. I think he just needs to be more breaking ball reliant, more cutters, more, slurves, more sliders, fewer sinkers, that kind of thing. The 1-1 sinker line into left. Verdugo coming on, makes a good running catch. The inning is over. So Stroman threw 3 strong, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk, no runs allowed. And we'll get through this. We'll get through 3 with a 2-0 lead. I think Augustine Ramirez is a trade piece, is a really spot from the major league roster. Yeah, you never know. I mean, I'll wait and see. I love Riz, but I see what you mean about the first base need, dude. They need first baseman. They need a first baseman. I'm sorry, I'm just out on Rizzo. Phone died. Sorry, do not apologize, man. Life happens. Life always happens. Phone died. Sorry. So we're just kind of, sitting here waiting on a beautiful, good Friday, a good Saturday night. Yeah. I'm kind of sweating here, so I'm just trying to intake my agua. Let's see. What are you out about on Rizzo? The offense. The power is just so gone. The power is so gone. Power is just gone. We have an AC, but like my computer just kind of burns up. Like it kills the room and the room temperature. So it is what it is. Do you think Volpe will progress further? Is he the type player he is? Yeah, I think he's like a 120 WRC plus hitter. Basically what he is. That'd be great. If he's a 120 WRC plus hitter with the defense he has, this is a great outcome. Like, I would love that outcome. That's a 6-win player. Hopefully, yeah, I want to continue this for at least the West Coast trip. My availability for this stuff kind of fluctuates, but Judge, Rockets won fair down the line. Good God, dude, he tore that baseball apart. Judge going to cruise into second base. Good God, that ball was smoked. Holy shit, Aaron Judge is on one right now. I mean, progress further, like, again, it's like, what does progressing further mean? Because right now he's a really good ball player, so that's kind of really where I'm at. You got to have stuff to factor in, like, I don't know, like, I think it's a little bit, not crazy, but I think like I can live with it. It's a very good outcome he has right now, and I'm happy with what he is right now. Cease only gives meatballs to Aaron Judge. Yeah, Judge has just been killing him. Verdugo fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. Judge loves hitting in Cali. Judge loves hitting in Cali. Judge loves it. Judge adores it. Not complaining right now. It's just the way he sees pitches. He's the best player in baseball. He's so locked in. He's remarkable. I mean, you can't. This is the best player I think I've ever seen. Like, play for the Yankees. As the pitch, Verdugo slaps one into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Judge will probably hold up at third. Yes, he will. Verdugo sets the Yankees up. First and third, nobody out. This is an opportunity to score. Do get the cleanup? I think Verdugo is a good hitter, but I think Alex Verdugo is better off as like a sixth hitter, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. But I think the Yankees in an ideal world can get like a power hitting guy to bat fourth. Maybe it's just putting Stanton in the fourth spot. But yeah, I think Verdugo is Verdugo, he provides a difference in luck. Like there's a reason why he hits where he hits. And I think he's a fine hitter. I just, I kind of like the idea of having him hit more like six, but I don't really care. The Stanton will come up with a chance to do some damage as he takes a slider called strike top of the zone. Verdugo's cleats are sick. I agree. I think Volpe will find the consistency he hasn't found yet. Yeah, I mean, consistency though, like I'm just thinking like raw production. Like, yes, I think consistency is a big thing for him. That would be the next step. But from like a production standpoint, I think this is the Anthony Volpe you're going to get, and I think that's a good one. Called strike two, painted 2 pitches on the zone. My 58 years of life, Judge is the best I've ever seen. I agree. He's remarkable. I think Juanso's the most serious player of all of them, along with Harper. Yeah, he gets angry, but Boone gets angry too. It's an 0-2 pitch to Stanton. Fouls that one off, 98 up in the zone. 130 WRC plus, 5+ F4 player. That would be a great outcome. I think he's more of a 115 WRC plus hitter, but to each their own. Wouldn't mind Verdugo re-signed. I just don't think they will. But he's a good left fielder for sure, and somebody will be very happy to have him on their team. The 0-2 to Stanton. Does he offer at it? No, he does not. So it'll remain 1-2. He lays off of the firm slider. Just missed the zone, too. Like, Cease missed painting that pitch. Yeah, I'm sorry about the glitch, man. I apologize. I really do, John. The pitch is fouled off from Stanton. It'll remain 1-2. I'm going to watch the stream and look for my own and kind of identify this thing on my own. Like, I'm identifying this quirk on my own, folks. I can't see the glitch on my end, but we'll see. The pitch from Cease to Stanton, fouled. Fair. That's a fair ball. So 1 away. That's a weird play. Hit home plate. Verdugo was running on the play. Verdugo stays at second. So I just want to understand what happened here. Hit off home plate. Stanton was done the second that ball was called fair. Nothing wrong there. Camposano reacted quickly. Yeah, Stanton had no chance to get to first. No problem there. Let's hope Rizzo can put a ball in play and pull it into the outfield. And kind of we need a run. I would love to get the run in. Rizzo skies that one foul. 0-1. Rizzo's really struggled lately. Rizzo's WRC plus is down to like 100 basically. I just need him to hit for some power. That's really where I'm at. Yeah, we have the highest position player F4 and highest WRC plus in baseball. They played really well. Oh, the glitch is on the TV feed. I thought you meant me. What instrument do you run? Spectrum? Yeah, we went Spectrum. It is what it is. I think we run Spectrum. I don't even know. Rizzo does not off-ride it. It's 1-1. When Jones comes up, he'll play center field with Dominguez in left. One of Judge or someone has to move. Who or where? DH in right field. No platoon there. Weird fair ball somehow. Yeah, it's the weird rule. Why not tag Stanton, huh? I think he was just kind of like looking to see if he can gun to second as Rizzo cuts on and misses at the 1-1 offering. Yeah, the TV glitch, I see what you're saying now. I think Camposano thought he could get the guy maybe at second. I think I don't have Spectrum. I think I have Verizon. I don't remember. So the 1-2, Rizzo's going to step back into the play after a batter timeout. Cease from the stretch. He's not pitched from the stretch often today. He's pitched very well. The pitch. Rizzo spoils it down the right field line for a foul ball. They need, in the worst way, a ball. They need a run here. They need a run here. They need a run here. Like, they just do. Rizzo has a chance to put in 2. I mean, he has a chance to get 3, but I'll live with 1. The pitch to Rizzo is line base hit. 1 run will score. Will Verdugo follow? The throw to home plate. Rizzo stays at first. It is a RBI single for Anthony Rizzo. Verdugo remains at third. Anthony Rizzo comes through with 2 strikes. What an at-bat. Great at-bat. Great job by Rizzo, shutting me up. Yeah, I saw the adjustment. He stepped up in the box. And it worked, dude. Like, credit to him, man. He's been, he's a smart hitter. Don't get me wrong. There's a reason why veterans, have a place in this league. They're smart players. So, just a savvy baseball move. Anywho, getting back to this game here. It's a mound visit going on. Rizzo. So right now, I mean, Yankees are up 3-0, which is great. So, you need to be in a situation now, if you're Gleyber Torres, where if you can just get a ball to the outfield, right? That's really where you're at. You just need to get something going there with another run. You want to just keep adding runs. We need a run. Yes, absolutely. Stepped up didn't work. Bit paranoid about how Cole returns when he pitches. I mean, I'll wait for the paranoia. I won't freak out about what could go wrong until something does go wrong. Wild pitch! That ball's in the dirt. Verdugo didn't go. Oh, wow. He's mad. He knows he should have gone. Rizzo should have gone too. What are we doing? I mean, at least, you got to get to second. That was the chance. He took a step back first. Okay, well, the first move, he just went back. It happens. It's a tough mistake. It is. But it's a 1-0 count. Gleyber can try to make up for it here. As he skies one into center field. Is it deep enough? Merrill back. Fields it. Verdugo running, tagging. Will he get home? Yes, he will. So it doesn't end up mattering in the end. The Yankees were able to get a run across thanks to a Gleyber Torres sac fly. Great at bat from Gleyber. Picking up his teammate. Really important there. That's something the Yankees have done really well. Picking up your teammates. Picking up your teammates. That's a situation where, if he doesn't score there, it becomes a big storyline. That becomes a little bit of a, a thing. He scored. It didn't end up mattering. That's great. Now, Wells with a chance to, maybe continue to extend the inning, give, kind of the Yankees have had some 2-out magic. They hit 3 home runs in an inning with 2 outs. So we'll see kind of where this goes. As that's his cold strike. Just really impressed with the quality of ABs in this inning. As Wells, the pitch to him is another painted slider, called strike 2. Cease loves his slider. Yeah, his sliders are very, very, very beautiful pitch. So, yeah, phenomenal pitch. Phenomenal pitch. The pitch to Wells is spiked in the dirt. It is a 1-2 count here. So, yeah, very interesting situation right now with this team where, they're finally just consistently hitting. We'll see how long this lasts. Life moves on. It is what it is. But, yeah. The 1-2 to Wells. Grounded. Tapped up the middle. He's not going to beat that out. Yeah. All right. So, Austin Wells is retired. Yankees pull up with 2 runs in the top of the 4th. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th with the Yankees up 4-0. Can't complain about the offense. It's a really good pitcher in Dylan Cease. You get 4 runs in 4 innings in Dylan Cease. That's a great performance. Now, if you're Stroman, you just need to kind of figure things out, right? So, yeah. Cease is sad, which he got traded to the Bronx. Fair. They have to take the slider the other way. I think they're trying to, but the slider is just so good. It's that's really where we're at. So just to kind of clarify, the Yankees had a stretch where they're going to face Logan Gilbert, Brian Wu, Bryce Miller, Luis Castillo, Yu Darvish, and now Dylan Cease. And they have averaged over 5 runs a game in that stretch. That's credit to at Mikey Groggins _. You guys should follow him on Twitter. Great Knicks Yankees account there. I think he's a Giants fan as well. I'm not sure. Actually, I think he's a Panthers fan. But I follow him for his Knicks and Yankees stuff. Knicks stuff primarily. Big time Knicks guy. You guys should follow him again at Mikey Groggins. That's spelled GROGINS _. Really smart dude. Give him a follow. Don't see showing why he's not a New York Yankee. Yeah, it is pretty funny. It is objectively pretty funny. Yeah. Let's see where we're at. Kind of just checking up on basketball because I do like the NBA. The NBA is fun. Pacers currently blowing a lead. That's fun. I don't like the Pacers. We're going to kick off the bottom of the 4th here. Stroman looking to continue to cruise after, a strong start to his game. Really right now when you're looking at this Yankees team, it's starting pitching that's defined them. But, I think a big thing for them is a big testament to their success has been, again, just being able to hit consistently and hitting good pitching. So, yeah. Celtics are going to crush the Pacers. I think they're going to make the comeback tonight. I think they're going to win the series in 4 games. NBA regular season's hot trash. I disagree. I think it's kind of more fun now. Like the Knicks regular season was fun. Cutter thrown to Cronenworth, called strike. Next year's going to be really interesting with so many free agents. A lot of opportunity for disaster. Yeah, but am I going to get worried? No, not going to happen. The 0-1 splitter off the plate, 1-1. Stroman kicks, fires. Sweeper, hammered down the right field line for a base hit. That should be extra bases. Fielded by Soto. Cronenworth trying to go for 3. He's going to get it. as Cronenworth leads off the inning with a stand-up, well, a sliding. He slides in there with a triple. That ball bounced around a good bit. Soto didn't really get to it immediately. Not that it was a bad, it wasn't really a bad read or anything. It just bounced off the wall. That's just a good ball. That's just a perfect part of the ballpark to get a triple. Is what it is. How many tabs do you have open? You seem like a 20 tabs open kind of guy. I have 2 monitors, 4 different sets of tabs open. I have probably like 30 tabs open, if I'm being honest with you. So, yeah. The pitch to Machado is fouled right back. 0-1. Really good piece of hitting there by Cronenworth. You can't really even hate. Just took a slider down and in and hammered it. I said this, I don't like slurves to lefties. I really don't. Not a fan of slurves to lefties. But that be the break sometimes. Slurve, swung on and missed. Machado chased it off the plate. It is now 0-2. Stroman looking to potentially get a huge strikeout here. If he can get a strikeout here, you can start kind of thinking a little bit about how to get out of this jam. But one batter at a time. That's the 0-2. What will he go with? Will he go back to the slider? The pitch. Slider flicked into left field. Verdugo's there. He's coming in. He makes the catch to throw to home plate. Cronenworth doesn't advance. So he gets a big out there. Has the same effect as a strikeout as the the Yankees pick up 1 out. Runner stays at third. Stroman looking to get out of this, potentially pick up, what could be a momentum swinging inning. Great throw by Verdugo. Great job by Wells keeping in front of him and kind of save it there for Verdugo, because Verdugo, that ball did sail a little bit. As he'll try to get David Peralta out, one of the 2 Peraltas on this team, as the cutter is chased and fouled off. Peralta has a 375 average and a 750 OPS. He's hit righties well this year, so this isn't the best matchup in the world, but we'll see if Stroman can navigate through it. Didn't realize Machado was struggling that much. Tough numbers. Yeah, he sometimes gets off the weird starts. I hope he can bounce back. He seems, he's a fun player. And the cutter is also fouled off, so now 0-2. Didn't the Yankees have a chance to get Machado a bunch of years back, or were thinking of Harper? They had both on the free agent market, and they didn't sign either. So, yeah, they even had Machado meet. I think they were more interested in Machado than Harper, if I'm not mistaken. Celtics have a cakewalk to the NBA title, unfortunately. Hey, when you're the best team in the NBA by far, everyone looks like a cakewalk. Machado hasn't been right since he signed that ridiculous extension. Yeah, he does not look good since then. The 0-2 from Stroman. He kicks, steals. Peralta takes inside. Sinker, 1-2. Apparently, so Machado's means to Soto last year. I think, aren't they friends? I have no idea. The 1-2, Stroman to Peralta, big pitch, is lofted into left. Is it going to drop? It looks like it could. Nope, Verdugo's there. And he's going to chase Cronenworth back to third. So 2 outs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're good friends. I don't think they hate each other. Verdugo fields that cleanly. It is 2 outs here in the third. The Yankees have a chance to strand the runner at third after 2 huge outs from Stroman. Verdugo is a dog. Verdugo is an absolute dog. He plays a very good left field. He plays for a great left field. And Merrill at the dish. Merrill, the pitch to Stroman is a called strike. At the top of the zone, a cutter painted perfectly in there. Stroman looking to get out of this without any harm. As the pitch. Cutter upstairs misses 1-1. A left fielder who can play left field. He's played a phenomenal left field. He isn't just like some random dude playing left field too. That's what makes it better. Juan Soto's the only one to show up in WBC, unlike Manny Machado. So Manny should watch his mouth. Dude, Devers too did not play well. It's like our third baseman were cursed. There's a pitch to Merrill, 1-1. Kicks, steals. Cutter fouled off his foot. I think it hit the shin guard though. Dude, that Jackson Merrill is a phenomenal baseball player. I'm so like, I love him. I think he's a great player. Like he's fun. This is a fun player. It's a dude who can ball. It is a 1-2 count to Merrill, who took, I think, a batter timeout. Yeah, I didn't like IKF for left field. I don't think anybody did. Dude, IKF in left field last year was fucking gross. Jake Bauers in left field. Jake Bauers actually is a good hitter. It's just like he's not an outfielder. He's a first baseman. Jackson Merrill looking down at the 1-2 pitch. Stroman, one pitch away from getting out of this. The pitch. Hit down the right field line. It is foul. He crushed that one. Got to put a charge into it. Tried to backdoor. Did not work. Merrill was ready for it. I try to go splitter away. Try to get something to get him fishing. We'll see what he goes for here, though. Stroman at 61 pitches. Kicks, steals. Splitter swung on and missed. He gets out of it. Big strikeout. Marcus Stroman went with the exact pitch. Something down the way, get him fishing. That's exactly what he did. Marcus Stroman with a Houdini act to get out of it. What a pitch. A great splitter. Nasty stuff there. 17.9 inches of horizontal break. What a pitch. More splitters. Yeah, that was a great splitter there. What a pitch by Stroh. What a performance there. That was a great pitch. That's a phenomenal display of pitching, folks. That's a beautiful display of baseball. A beautiful display of baseball. He's pitching his tail off today. Pitching his tail off, to say the very least. Very impressed with him today. Very impressed. As we kind of look at this game thus far, Yankees are up 4-0. They'll look to maybe tag on a little bit. Maybe they can get Cease kind of sleeping. Yeah. It's the pitch to Cabrera, painted 94. Do you think Judge is going to homer again? I will say no, but I would love for him to. I guess you can't doubt him at this point. Cabrera takes a slider in the dirt, 1-1. I'm just going to, be a dickhead today. I think it's time to be a dickhead. Ooh, did he go? Yes, he did. I really don't think that was a strike, but oh well. Ball upstairs. The 2-2. Cabrera fouls that off. Yeah, it's fouled. Yeah, it's foul. Had home run distance, but it's foul. I feel like Bogart's, I wanted him, but it just didn't. The contract was so bad. I'm sorry. The pitcher Cabrera takes low, 3-2. Having a really good at bat right now. Get that pitch count up, boys. Yes, sir. Knock him out of this game. Get Cease out of this game, because Cease is look, I know we got 4 on him, but he's just a strikeout machine. When he's locked in, he's locked in. Cabrera looking to do something there. He grounds it, chops it, but Ha-Seong Kim, the automatic Ha-Seong Kim, comes through, and it is 1 away. Seven pitch AB. Cabrera almost had something going there. I I wanted him to. I was saying, like, I'm just saying, like, the contract. I just was so upset that the contract was as high as it was because I actually thought he made sense. But yeah, no, I think Bogarts would have loved being a Yankee more than he would have loved this. No disrespect to the Padres. The pitch from to Volpe is skied into center field, but playable for Merrill. Merrill is there, or is it? Yeah, it's Merrill. I was gonna say, like, it kind of started drifting a little bit. I'm like, what's going on here? Soto still talking to the umpire, but smile on his face this time, so I imagine it's a little bit better. The pitch to Soto, taken low, ball one. Called strike on the slider there. I'm going to dunk on somebody, so guys have to understand. Soto shoots that to left, but it's foul. So 1-2 count to Soto. Cease looking to set the Yankees down 1-2-3. He chased. He went. They're going to call him for that. Oh, he didn't chase. Wow, I'm a jinx and a half, aren't I? Yeah. That's a ball. Soto, did he go there? No, he did not. I would say he swung twice too. I would say he swung twice too. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, he didn't go. No. The pitch to Soto. Swung on and missed. Didn't really matter anyways, because that's strike three. So Yankees go down in order there. We'll see. Got a nice little. So we're in a commercial break. Yeah, don't do this to me. Don't do. That's so messed up. I don't know why I even believed it. Like I was like, oh my gosh, and then it's like, nope. Yeah, tough night for Soto though. I mean, kind of balled out. Like just Cease looked good today. Like I can't even hate, man. Can't even hate. I'm a hater, but Cease looks good. Looked good in that. I mean, actually, he didn't pitch particularly great today, but that kind of thing. So going to the bottom of the fifth, Stroman will have an opportunity to continue to kind of just fire through some scoreless frames. See if he can kind of keep the ball rolling. We'll see. I'm excited about DJ. I have limited expectations for him. Very limited expectations. Super limited. Don't believe in him very much at all. Just because he's older and, like, it's not fair to place heavy expectations on him, I feel like. Like, it's not fair to him. It's just not. It's kind of messed up to do. But, yeah. The pitch called strike. I don't know what trades they're going to make, but I think that it would be great if they went out and trade for First baseman, Christian Walker would be great. Cutter upstairs, so it's a 1-1 count. Campusano fights off a sinker, fielded by Glaber, 1 away. No, I saw 15 years. And like, I don't think I saw that Soto thing on Instagram where it's like eyeballs and it's like him in a pinstripes and it's like, I mean, I'm delusional. And so I just see that in all caps. And I'm just like, oh, and I'm like, oh, why would I even set myself up for this? Why would I do this to myself? Is what it is. The pitch to Kim is a called strike on a very generous call on that slider. Very generous. Wouldn't consider it one. Wouldn't consider it one. Swung on a miss on a good slurve there. 2 strikes. Yeah, that's a ball. Yeah, I want Christian Walker. I think Christian Walker at first base would be so good. I think the problem is that I think the Diamondbacks will probably be good enough to figure it out. I think they'll look good enough to figure it out. Kim fights off a slider. It's 1-2 still. Umpires an interesting strike zone. Yeah, he's been consistently inconsistent, kind of that kind of thing. What about Rizzo at first base? I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see on him. You know what I mean? I don't think he's necessarily phenomenal, that kind of thing. But that's okay. It's completely... Oh, hello. How is that not called a strike? But he gets him anyways on the cut sinker. Did you guys see that? What the hell? What the hell? Called strike. Stroman's kind of in a rhythm. Let's see if he can get through this still. Splitter, down away. Popped up. Volpe's calling everyone off. He's underneath it. That's a clean 5th inning for Stroman. Through 5 strong. What an outing. What an outing. Juan Soto at first base. I don't think Juan Soto's moving to first base. I don't know. I don't think he's moving to first. I don't know what the Yankees do there. I don't know what their thought process is there. I don't know what it is. I really don't. And also, you can't just kind of sign up Jones and Dominguez as like everyday players in the future. I think you just kind of have to wait and see and play it by ear. That's my thought process on it. Man, Stroman's pitching his tail off today. Stroman is pitching a beauty. Unbelievable. I want the Yankees to trade for Alonso. I just don't think the Mets are going to trade into us. Right? Like, I just don't. I don't know. I could be wrong. Navy glove with hamstrings. That usually is like blue glove. That's interesting. I think it'd be good on the Yankees. I mean, I don't think anyone would be bad. I don't think Alonso would be bad anywhere. He just happens to like. I don't know. I'm a little bit, you know. I don't know where I'm really at with like the whole, like, I just don't think the Mets would trade him to us. That's really where I'm at. If this beautiful yes stream wants to load, thank you. Cease gets a fastball in there for strike one. No, it's not that it's late. It's just that I just don't think that Pete Alonso would necessarily be great on the. I don't think Pete Alonso would be somebody the Mets would trade to the Yankees. Like, I think the Mets wouldn't trade the guy that you would argue is their most iconic player there. Like, I just don't. That's really where I'm at. And this is what it is. I could be wrong. I think he's a great player. I'd love him on the Yankees. So yeah, the pitch to Judge, taken low, ball two. Whitlock is out for the season. Yeah, that's it's unfortunate, man. He pitched well. I think he's a good pitcher, is what it is. As Judge fires a fastball off the plate. He was like, I should have gotten that. I think he knows he could have gotten that. That was his pitch. He was on that. Does Miami have infielders that would interest the Yankees? Like, Jake Berger is like a hitter first guy. So yeah. You know, I think he doesn't really fit their profile for the Yankees. So I think they want to go play third. He could play first, but like, I don't know if he's necessarily great there either, or experienced really. Judge swings and misses. Judge is mortal. Judge is mortal. Jazz Chisholm for second base is an interesting idea. Like, would he be willing to make the change mid-season is kind of my thought process. So yeah. Verdugo takes a fastball inside, but was it called a strike? Interesting. Very interesting. The pitch to Verdugo, the 1-0. Verdugo, 1 for 2 with a single. Misses probably what should have been his pitch. He fouled that one off his foot. 1-1. So Alex Verdugo, looking for a chance to, get the Yankees some more runs in the top of the sixth. Takes inside on a cutter. I did not know Dylan Cease threw a cutter, but he throws a cutter, guys. He throws a cutter now. That is taken inside, ball one. Oh, ball two, excuse me. Verdugo grounds it to second. Flip play, but he does it. He beats it out. Verdugo beats that out. He's safe. The Yankees will have a runner here with one out, and Giancarlo Stanhope. Yeah, the Astros lost again. They lost to the A's, dude. I really think, like, it's just weird. They feel like they should be on a run, and they just don't. They don't take off the way that you kind of hope. You don't hope, but if you're an Astros fan, you hope they will. It's weird. They're a weird team this year. Stanton up 1-0 in the count. Looking to do some damage here. The slider is taken, called strike at 90 miles an hour. The ball hit Luis Arizar's glove. It's ruled a hit because it'll be ruled a hit because Ariz had to jump up to get it. Yeah, it was. The official score rule is pending. Please rule that a hit. But like that's not an easy play. Stanton just missed that ball. He was late on it, but Merrill will field that cleanly. It's ruled a single for Verdugo, by the way. So he's 2 for 3 today. ALS West is not good this year. Yep. Chat, who should I get in the show? Brandon Crawford, Mookie Betts, or Tom Glab? I actually don't play the show, so I'm a bad guy to ask for this. But chat, please give this man a proper answer. Or I assume Gregory is a guy, so or they, whatever you identify as. But Gregory, give Gregory an answer, please. Rizzo's up. He punched an RBI single earlier to give the Yankees a 3-0 lead. He'll try to do something here. He slaps the fastball down to the opposite field, but it's a foul ball. Yankees are just... What years are you talking about? All 95. All 95. So 95... Wait, all 95 in what sense, though? The pitch to Rizzo is grounded onto first, fielded cleanly by Arise, and the inning is over. Yankees go down, but Verdugo picks up a hit. No runs scored. We'll head into the bottom of the sixth. Trevor suggests Mookie for you in MLB 22 the show, Gregory. So, yeah. Shout out Drew Holiday, man. What a dude. Shout out Drew Holiday. Name that Yankee. I am really bad at these. Like, hysterically bad at these. Hilariously bad at these. All right, Tatis is up. He struck out twice today. First pitch, call. Ooh. Does not get the call on the cutter there. He's kind of been consistent not calling those pitches there. So, you know, it is what it is. Sinker grounded to third. Cabrera cuts over, fires to first, one away. Profile comes to the plate. One out here in the sixth. Stroman pitching a very strong game. For a needle, soft ground out. Yeah, I don't hate Fernando Tatis. What would it take to get Ryan Helsley? Interesting question as the slurf poured in there for strike one. Very interesting question. I don't think it would cost a crazy amount, but I think another team might be more aggressive to outbid. So, yeah. Inside ball. You have to be old to be good at name that Yankee or just know Yankee. Like, I don't think it's too hard for a younger fan like me. I just sometimes I'm not really paying attention. Is what it is. So yeah. Stroman, the pitch. Slurve fouled off. So Stroman winds, fires the pitch. Cutter misses upstairs 2-2. Contact is being managed. I don't know what's going on with the contact managing. I mean, Stroman's command has gotten a lot better today. He's looked really good. So hopefully I can keep happening because I just love the guy. It's Ed Widston. Well, I think he hit him there. As I mentioned, the command, he hit him. That's so unfortunate. Who gets Tommy Pham at the deadline? You know his ass is going somewhere. I'm gonna say he's gonna go to the Padres. I'm gonna say the Padres. Dark horse team, I would say maybe an AL team. Maybe Mariners. Mariners would be a fun place for Tommy Pham. Splitter misses low, 1-0. Mariners, you mentioned the Mariners as well. This is so funny. Yeah, I think the Mariners make a lot of sense. The Mariners and Tommy Pham would make all the sense in the world. It makes, I mean, they need the bat. He's kind of a jumpstart kind of guy. The 1-0 to Cronenworth is... Oh, wow, very generous strike call, 1-1. Correct answer. Yeah, I think the Mariners make a lot of sense. Diamondbacks would be a fun team to kind of go back there. So yeah. The pitch. Cutter popped up. Will it stay in play? No, it will not. Cabrera gives it a chase, but he sees it straight to the stands. All right. Stroman, 1 and 2, trying to fire here and get something going. Splitter misses down 1 and 2 and 2. Bo Bichette or Willie Adames to the Dodgers. I don't think Willie Adames is getting traded, but I think Bo Bichette could, and I again think the Dodgers make a lot of sense for the Dodgers. He's a player that fits what they need. He'd make them that much better. They have the prospects for it, all that stuff. As Cronenworth does damage to one, that's deep. Soto back, got it. 2 away. Stroman not too pleased with the location of the pitch, it seems, but he got the out, so I'm not going to care very much. Cronenworth with no pop. He actually has been burying the ball a little bit more this year, if I'm not mistaken. The Jays will trade Vlad and extend Bo. That would make sense for them. They should keep Bo Bichette long term. I don't think Vlad's a great player, personally. It's a mound visit, it seems. There seems to be a mound visit. Stroman looks like he's a little fatigued. Wells going to calm him down. He's at 89 pitches, so we're kind of getting into, counting, going batter to batter territory here. Rodon was pulled after 93 pitches in the 7th inning in the first game of the series, up 8-0, up 4-0 with the full bullpen rested. I wouldn't be shocked if Boone is a little aggressive here. If Stroman gets out of this one, I think you're going to start. I think it's batter to batter now. I think if he allows another base runner, we'll see. Yeah, Soto has worked with Jackie Bradley Jr. Yeah, that was. I remember that piece from Martino talking about it, and he has looked a lot better. They'll keep Vlad because Daddy's a Hall of Famer. Technically, Bichette has a well-established father in this league, although, yeah, it's not even close to Guerrero. As Machado steps to the plate, Machado, 1 for 2 today, had that single in the second, as it's a called strike on the sinker. Plus, the Dodgers will make a good offer for Bo to Toronto, for sure. That was scary. Yeah, I really thought Cronenworth got that. I thought Cronenworth really got that one. The pitch to Machado, that's sent to left. He might, Verdugo's there. That's out. All right. I thought he got that one too. A lot of hard contact there. Was it how hard was that contact though? The Machado one. 90.4. It's not hard hit ball. The Cronenworth one, that was a hard hit ball and had 60% hit probability. So that one looked like it had a good chance to go for a hit. As for Stroman, I mean, very impressed with his outing today. Extremely impressed. I think they go batter to batter. But when you're talking 6 innings, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, 3 hits, that's the Stroman you expect to get. That's the Marcus Stroman, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Stroman's pumped up. Yes, sir. Dodgers need a natural shortstop that can hit, even though Bo's isn't a good defender, but it's better than Mookie at shortstop right. I get it. I don't think, I think it'll be fine. I'm so excited to see. I love the way this team's playing now. Let's just try to close this thing out, though. Like, you can pick up a win here, series win tomorrow. Kind of feels like a house money game. So, yeah. Yankees will come up here in the top of the 7th. Chance to pad their lead a little bit. Glaber shoots one foul. Shout out to Cease. He's eating innings right now. I think he's done. He looks done. I'm gonna tell. Yeah, I think he's done. Oh, Chase is a good slider there. Torres down 1-2 in the count. The pitch, Torres takes the same kind of slider in the dirt, 2-2. Torres fouls that out. Two and two count. Glaber looking to reach base here. Painted fastball. Wow. Great pitch at 98 miles an hour. Cease with the just gasolina there. Don't feel short of back-to-back. God, you know what? Now that you mention it, yes, that is the exact same situation. The rotations look good, man. The rotation's been really damn good. Padres broadcast kind of brutal to listen to right now. I have not listened to it, so I don't know what's going on. Painted side of Wells. Takes a changeup upstairs, 1-1. Call. But it's a low 2-1 count now. Yeah, this 2-week stretch from the Yankee starts has been historic. It's been unbelievable. Remarkable. Austin Wells up 2-1 in the count. Looking to try to get on base here. The pitch from Cease. Swung on a missed slider. Well-placed slider. It's a 2-2 count. The pitch. Well, swings and misses out a good slider. Strike 3. Oswaldo Cabrera steps up to the plate here. 1 out. Yeah, they really battled for their rotations. The Padres bullpen is still in great shape, and that's because of these two guys. And the longer relief came in yesterday as Cease just kind of bounces a changeup in the dirt. One-0 count. As Cabrera takes another slider outside. 2-0. Yankees up 4-0 here. Dylan Cease at the century mark, trying to get the last out here. This is probably his last batter, I'd imagine. Keyword is I'd imagine. As Cabrera fires it up the middle, that's a base hit. I think that does it for Cease, who is going to face the top of the order again. Although I would keep him in for Volpe. I mean, just kind of let the bullpen get some time off. Let's see what Bob Melvin does. Camera's on King. don't really care about what's going on at King. Yep, they're going to keep him in. Makes sense. Caleb Ferguson is warming. That's interesting. I did not know. I don't love that, personally. Volpe steps out. Patter's ball's thrown. I don't know what's going on here. They're not pulling him, right? They're not pulling him. Just waiting to kind of see what's going on here because their cameras are everywhere except where it needs to be, in my opinion. All right. It's a 1-0 count. Bob Melvin. I don't know why I said Bob Melvin. Don't know why I said Bob Melvin. I really don't. Oh, wait, now I know I do because he was the Padres manager last year. Fouled off, by the way. 1-1 count to Volpe. As Volpe, 1 for 3 today, has an 18-game hitting streak going for him. Cease kicks, fires, inside, ball 2. Cease has pitched a pretty good game, all things considered. 9 strikeouts through 6 2/3 innings. Has allowed the 4 runs, but again, I'd consider this a pretty solid start for the Cy Young runner-up in 2022. Volpe staring in, 2-1. Shot down the right field line, foul. Just missed what would have been a double. Could have been an RBI double. Yeah, Volpe and Judge have longer on-base streaks than their hitting streaks because they obviously have done a really good job working walks and all that stuff. Yeah, just missed a chance at maybe getting an RBI double. Kind of just how that right field's position. Cabrera's going on contact. I think he would have gotten there. I think he would have gotten home. He would have scored there. Is what it is. Oswaldo can move, man. Oswaldo can run. Volpe, 2-2. Outside, ball 3. 3-2 count. Soto on the deck. Big pitch for Cece. This is probably his last batter. Probably. Cabrera on first. Looking hopefully cross home plate. Volpe looking to get on base again or get a hit. Pokes it into right field. That is a base hit. Volpe has his second hit of the day. Cabrera running a third. Tatis nearly got him. What a throw by Tatis. Cabrera's in there safely. We'll see if the Padres challenge. It was a close play. Wow, like Tatis first and foremost. What a great play there. The fact that was even close. That's a quick transfer. Everything there was perfect. Let's see. He's safe. He's very safe. I mean, he's gonna ask for the check. It was close. It was bang bang. That's one of those things where he's gonna check. But Cabrera was moving, man. Cabrera can move. Mike Schilt pulls Dylan Cease. Cease again pitched a strong game, but he was responsible for the 2 runners up. Soto will come in facing Yuki Matsui, who we signed out of the NPB. Good left-handed reliever. Has struggled with command though. We'll see how he pitches here. Volpe just has continued to impress me this year. He has second hit of the other day. His WRC plus should be around 130, if I'm not mistaken. Might be 129. But he has continued to just really impress me at the plate. His skills, I think, have gotten considerably better offensively. So, just really excited about Anthony Volpe. Hopefully, he can keep up hitting the way he's hit to start this season. I mean, I swear, I don't know. It's kind of messed up. It's pretty funny though. Yeah, I mean, Volpe's really impressed me this year. But Tatis, I'm not gonna go that low on Tatis. Pause. Whoa. Massive pause there. 194 WRC plus, 129 WRC plus for Volpe on the season now. He's hitting 283 with a 354 OBP. Maybe I think the last thing for him is really hitting for power, like picking up some more home runs. But yeah. So Yuki Matsui's in to face Juan Soto. He is in for Dylan Cease. Yeah, he has 2.4 F4 coming into the game. That's higher than his 2.0 from last season. So, yes, he is a better player than he was last year. By pretty considerable margin, but War agrees with that evaluation. Live stats full season. Volpe is 9th in F4 right now. So, also should note that. So, Soto takes a ball low, 1-0. Matsui has struggled with command, but yeah. So, Yuki Matsui would try to stop the bleeding here, prevent any runs from scoring. Soto, 1-0, 2-0. 2-0. So it's a 2-0 count to Soto. Soto, 0 for 3 today, has struggled. But yeah. 2-0 to Soto, 2 outs. The pitch. Upstairs, did he go? No, he did not. I don't think he went at all. I don't think it was close, but yeah. Is Yuki related to Hideki? No. This does feel like the script, but this does very much. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but like that does. We'll see. Has to walk first. That being Soto. Pitch to Soto. Taken called strike. So you might be right. It's 3-1 count. Matsui's back in this thing. Matsui, 3-1 count to Juan Soto. Juanathan. Oh, wow. That's not a strike, Blue. Wow. 3-2 count. Just not a strike. Bill Miller having a brutal game behind the plate, man. Wow. Is what it is. 3-2. Soto to second base. On to first. Inning over. So, Yuki Matsui gets the out there. Wow. Just a really bad pitch call. But, life moves on. Stroman's outing is officially done, by the way. He's been pulled from the game. Look at like a different view. Let's see. Pitch view. Was it a strike? It was not a strike. It was a ball. Very much was a ball. No, not this. But yes, Bill looks a lot like Angel Hernandez tonight. What a terrible call, man. I'm just upset about that call. Yeah, so Boohoo's Big Dogs has to close the game. Yeah, Boone is going to go to Weaver. I thought Ferguson was in this game. Okay, interesting. I'm not upset about this. I'm very happy about this. Lance Bass pitching. Yep. So Lance Bass, good. That's a crazy ball. So first pitch Peralta Called strike. The Weaver book is pretty simple. Fastball, changeup. That's his thing. Goes to cutters and stuff of that nature when necessary as well. As the 0-1 to Peralta. Kicks, steals, not really kicks. Swing and a miss. Fastball up in the zone. Does he go back to the fastball upstairs or does he go to the changeup? We'll see. Weaver fouls that one off. Not Weaver fouls. Peralta fouls that one off. They're both warming up. God, I guess if the game got out of hand, they would have gone to Ferguson. Weaver up 0-2 in the count. Kicks, steals, fires. Swing and a miss. 96 up in the zone. Strike 3. Weaver now facing Jackson Merrill. Probably going to go first pitch fastball. Yep, paints 96. I do love Weaver's delivery as well. It's very weird. I love weird. Ball down and away, change up. Tried to get a chase there, did not get it. Weaver does not get a called strike there on the fastball. My thing just glitched, my yes feeds. I didn't actually see where the pitch was. It's constantly Yamamoto's, but it's better than Yama. Yeah, it's very similar. There's no like leg kick. It's so strange. It's a very muted one. It's a 2-1 pitch. He's going to fire. If this yes glitch wants to stop happening, he fouls that one straight back. No, pitch. Merrill puts a charge into one, deep to left center field. Judge is there. 2 away. A little scary there. Maybe throw a slider. He doesn't have a slider, unfortunately. This game's only on yes, yeah. I mean, cutter there. That he has a cutter, not a fastball. A slider, excuse me. He's a cutter. His sweeper is not good. He's a cutter, fastball, changeup kind of guy. Weaver gets a called strike there. It's 0-1. Kicks, fires the pitch. Cutter misses upstairs. 1-1. Change up misses. Down and away, 2-1. Campusano. Weird stance guy. That's what we're just going to call him from now on. Fastball fouled right back at 96. Let's see what's coming. No, I don't think it'll be hit. I don't think it'll be him. I think they've got options. I forget who some of the other options they have, but I think it'll. Changeup nearly drilled Campusano there. Look, he's punching his sword to a king. That's That's interesting. I'm going to try to see it. Almost hits him again. He misses inside. It's ball 4. What the hell? Is it not ball 4? Yeah, I was going to say, what the hell is going on here? So weird. Anyways, ball 4. Kim will come up, run on first, 2 out. What a weird. That was so strange. That was the dumbest. That was so dumb. I have to turn off my window, close my window, so I'll be right back. His AC's on. Don't want to waste money. Okay. We're back. Squad's back. Do you guys like Todd Frazier in the booth last series? I actually like Todd. I think Todd with more experience is going to just get better at like some of the nuances, but he's really good. My favorite booth, though, is still Girardi, K, Cone. That's my favorite trio. I actually like Todd Frazier a good bit. I'm sorry for the yawning. But I like Todd a good bit. He's very fun in there. He's just like a baseball guy. Like he seems like he loves baseball. Like I love that shit. I liked it, but I couldn't watch much of those games. Yeah, I mean, I love. Maybe it's because we won. Maybe that might help. But yeah. So the first pitch from Weaver. Outside, ball 1. Too bad. He doesn't waste his time. The money's probably really good. Like you guys aren't thinking about that national broadcast money. That money's probably good. And also a lighter recording schedule. You know, like you think of how taxing broadcasting is. Like John Sterling talked about it. The pitch called, right? Cutter. Ruocco, Cone, Girardi will feed families. I think what makes Girardi, K, O'Neal work, or not O'Neal, Girardi, K, and Cone work is that, I mean, I think Ruocco's great. I don't know where the preference is for me. I'm not sure. But that trio does sound good. I do want to see this at some point. The pitch from Weaver. Swung on and missed. 96 up in the zone. He's now up 1-2 in the count. 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning unscathed. De Los Santos is warming up in the bullpen for the San Diego Padres. Pitch from Weaver, grounded, deflected off of Weaver, up the middle. Glaber gets the toss from Volpe. The Yankees get out of it as the Yankees are through 7. The lead is 4-0. They have not allowed a run in a while. That's really cool for them, but yeah. Cone makes big, yeah, I guess, but like again, you know, it's something where like maybe it's his preference. It makes better money there. It's probably the right call for him. So yeah, Cone carries at ESPN. So yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna do something real quick. Guys can check this right now. You guys are gonna love this tweet. Trevor, you're gonna love this tweet. You're gonna love this tweet, Trevor. Talking to you specifically. You're gonna love this tweet. You're gonna love this little tweet right here. Good little tweet right here. Good little tweet right here. No, I do not want to trade for Chris Bryant. Good God, no. Good God, no. Good God, no. JK followed up immediately after. Yeah, no. I'm good on that. Oh, yeah. All right. We're just going to. You guys are going to love this one. You guys are going to love it. Aaron Judge slaps one foul from Yuki Matsui. Chase is a splitter. That's a gross splitter. I'm not going to lie. Matsui, that's a gross pitch. I can't say anything. It's a great pitch. The pitch to Judge. Called strike 3. Tough pitch. Well located. Yeah, dude, they're so rare. Trevor, I just put it out there. You're going to love it. You're going to love it, Trevor. Trevor, you're going to love this recent tweet I just put out. This is going to be one of your favorite tweets I've ever put out. Verdugo takes a slider in the dirt. Matsui's kind of effectively wild today. I mean, I think the thing with K2 is that, like, reading fly balls can be tough. You know, you get jumpy. It's just human emotion. He's very attached to the team. He grew up a Yankee fan. I think Ruko might have also grown up a Yankee fan, but it's tough, man. It's not easy. Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like it's easy. 1-0 pitch taken for a called strike. 1-1. Verdugo grounds it right to Matsui. Strong play by the pitcher. Kind of underhands it to first. And one other left-handed pitcher throws splitters. We have to look that up. I think Mesa's not a splitter guy. I'm trying to think of like guys with like one-seam sinkers. Those are kind of the guys that pop into my head. That sounds nerdy as fuck. I need a job. This is my job. Trying to look. So we're looking for left-handed pitchers, splitters, and we're going to go by player. Player and name. So guys who have thrown a splitter this year from the left-handed side. This is what we're looking for. Shota Imanaga. How did I forget Shota Imanaga? Shota Imanaga. That's the guy who's thrown the most left-handed splitters this year. Mitchell Parker, Logan Allen, Aroldis Chapman, AJ Puck, Bailey Falter, Ray Kerr, Justin Wilson, Luke Little, Sam Long, Adrian Moreholm. But the two more prominent guys, the guys who throw it over 10% of the time, it's Imanaga, Matsui, Parker, and Allen. So Imanaga is probably the most prominent left-handed splitter guy in the league right now. Interestingly enough, the two top users of left-handed splitters came over from the MPV this past season. So that's certainly, it's fun. You get an import. You basically get a mass import of your left-handed splitters. You get 60-something% of the left-handed splitters been thrown this year come from guys who are rookies. 2-1 pitch is missed upstairs. It's 3-1 to Stanton, who's 0 for 3 today. Looking to get on base and kind of, get the ball rolling a little bit. I love seeing fights. Called strike 2. What? Called strike 1. And the pitch swung on and missed. Great splitter from Matsui. Really good ending there. The Yankees, they're not in order. As I don't know who I'm looking at right now. Yankees up 4-0. Yeah, I knew you'd love that tweet, Trevor. I love that tweet, Trevor. I have to enunciate better. My enunciation's dog shit, guys. It's dog shit sometimes. Yeah, look, that can be frustrating. I'm not saying it's not. I think I do a good job of just being an understanding guy. I think I'm just an understanding dude. You know, I'm an understanding dude. I think old school baseball fights are the funniest thing on planet Earth. I love being an asshole on Twitter. It's so fun. Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's a problem. It's definitely a problemo. But, you know, I'll live with it. I'll live with it. Luke Weaver's probably going to get this second inning of work, and then you just go to Holmes, right? That's where I think the thought process is. So, yeah. Glad you don't call it X. Yeah, I will never call it that. That's just not their name for the fucking app. It's Bingham. It's Twitter. It's fucking Twitter. I think Matt Blake is the single greatest thing to ever happen to me. Bar none. Bar none. Bar none. So Luke Weaver steps in onto the mound. Up comes Luis Ariz. He takes a 93-mile-per-hour fastball that nearly clipped him. You think they're going to re-sign Holmes? Good question. My answer is no. My answer is no. That's my answer. Does that work for everybody? That works for everybody. Called strike. Luis Ariz up at the plate. Change up called. Strike painted that one. Yankees holding a 4-0 lead. See if they can hold that throughout this game. TBD on that front. As Weaver kicks, deals. Doesn't really leg kick, but scooped into like base hit. No, that's Judge's there. That was so weird. I don't even know you can make contact on that. Wow, what a guy. Yeah, I don't think they're going to pay him because of. I think they're just not going to pay him because they're just going to pay Soto, and that's really it. As long as they pay Soto, I don't really care what else they do. Maybe that's a little bit weird. I'd give him like $12 million a year, but just over a shortened contract. Like I'd give him 12 for 3. So $36 million over 3 years, but I don't think he's going to take that. He shouldn't. That pitch is called strike. Generous call. It's a low call, but he's kind of been calling generously for the Padres, so I guess it goes at both directions, right? The pitch. That is a foul ball. Almost had a situation that we did with Stan earlier. 0-2 to Tatis. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's not enough. I don't know. Grounded foul. Yeah, Hader's money is probably what Holmes is going to ask for, but I just don't think the Yankees are going to give him that. Like, they're just not going to. It's just not going to happen. I don't know how to. It's unfortunate. Life moves on, though, as that's taken outside ball 1. Yeah, they shouldn't. I don't think they should pay him that much money, but I think he's a great pitcher and I think he's a great closer. I think somebody will pay him and be very happy with their investment. As Tatis, wow, that ball, center field, goodbye. Cutter backed up on him, and the Padres have a 4-1 advantage. Not advantage, they're down 4-1. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. Life happens. Just got to keep getting outs. As Weaver fires to Profar, down and away. So Weaver, 1-1 pitch, fires, fouled right back to Wells, hit off his mask. I mean, Tatis he demolished that ball. If you're Weaver, you backspin a cut over the plate. Yeah, score streak's over. You backspin a ball over the plate, that's gonna happen. Weaver looks to hopefully just keep it to 1 run, as they've given Wells a little bit of time to kind of readjust after getting smacked there. The pitch, change up in the dirt, 2-2. Yeah, Judge was close, but I mean that ball was just way gone. Cutter tried to backdoor it, 3-2. And Weaver looking to try to sit down Profar. Misses there with the cutter. 1 on, 1 out. Wells goes to get the ball. Ferguson is up. That's interesting. Yeah, this is an interesting situation here. Machado, Cronenworth is up. I think it just makes sense. I think the ball was just too well struck, but I think Judge would have robbed it if it was like closer. But I mean, that ball was just demolished. Unfortunate. Weaver's looking a little mortal here. This is a weird spot. Yeah, I think this is last batter for Weaver. I think I would have pulled him maybe for Ferguson. But, like, Ferguson's been so bad that it's just like, I don't know. Call it strike on the fastball. Well, could Weaver potentially do a job here? Can he kind of make the Yankees' decision a little bit easier? Give Victor Gonzalez the opportunity instead of Caleb Ferguson? I would agree there. Tried to catch Profar sleeping at first. Does so unsuccessfully. So it's a 0-1 count, 1 out, runner on first, 4-1 Yankees. Tatis homered. Profar has walked. Weaver has started to lose a little bit of the command in this outing. we're going to see if they can get themselves out of this. Weaver, this is Weaver's game. This is Weaver's game to lose at this second. You know, he can't give up a go-ahead or game-tying blast, but, you know, he can certainly affect the outcome of this game. Pitch. Change up. Ooh, called strike. That was a dangerous location, though. As that's grounded, Cabrera onto second. Volpe able to get the out. Great play by Volpe. Great call by the Blue. Most umpires missed that. Yeah, no. I mean, that's a great defensive. That's a great play there. It's a great chat out there and a great play by Volpe. So Volpe got a really bad throw there from Cabrera. He was able to save it, kind of prevent disaster. So the go-ahead run is not going to be on. Is not going to be at the time run will not reach the plate in this at bat. Machado, we were looking to set him down. As he does not offer. So yeah, it's a good play by Volpe. Great job. You know, kind of that's a tough throw to reel in. He was able to reel it in and have the athleticism to stay on the bag. Weaver misfires again. He fires that one out of the plate, off the plate. Old friend Wandy Peralta. This is gonna be painful. This is gonna suck. I don't want to face Wandy. I love Wandy way too much. Old friend Wandy warming in the pen. Machado. Up 2-0 in the count. Weaver kicks, steals. Fastball, up and away. 3-0. Weaver, uncharacteristically wild. Wandy's Padres closer now? I actually have no idea. Just walk him. I think he'll try to try to pour one in and see what happens. Weaver from the bell. Grounded. That's Cabrera makes a diving play. He gets him. Weaver gets out of the inning. What a play by Oswaldo Cabrera. I'm muted. I'm like kind of muted my volume here. What a play by Oswaldo. Wow. That's a huge play. Big time web gem. Huge play. Machado. That's painful for Machado. Up 3-0 and you swing and you break your bat. That's a hittable pitch though. That's a pitch I think he expects to do damage. Big play by Waldo. Huge play by Waldo. Huge play. So now I imagine Clay Holmes is the guy. That's why I'm not the pitching coach. Stroman just excelled. Everyone just breath of fresh air for now. Now the game plan is get the ball to Holmes. That's the game plan. That's objectively the game plan right now. But yeah. We love to see big defensive plays that get us out of innings. Love to see that. So for the Yankees, they'll have a chance to get one back, kind of steal a run back and put them in a favorable position to win this game. I wouldn't say that Lindor's been a disappointment as a whole. I think just this year he's been rough. But yeah. Anthony Rizzo takes one low and inside, ball 1. The pitch to Rizzo is low, ball 2. I don't think we'll get Wandy in this inning because, yeah, and De Los Santos will have to face more than 3 batters unless the Yankees just kind of beat the crap out of him, which actually would be ideal. LeBron James is now pitching for the Padres. That is one of the craziest concepts we've ever gotten. Rizzo fouls that one off. I'm going to mute for a second. That was a very friendly comment. I had to look at something very quickly. Holmes is warming. Yankees are up 3-1. They're up 4-1. Rizzo's up 3-1 the count. That's ball 4, up and out of the zone. Rizzo reaches. Ball down the dirt, 1-0. So Santos came in. De Los Santos comes in and walks the first batter. Glaber hoping to kind of keep it going. Goes to LeBron back in Cleveland. The beard. He has the Perkins beard. He has the Kendrick Perkins beard. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like just the classic. It's a good beard. It's an 80-grade beard. Yeah, Rizzo has heard me loud and clear. Heard me loud and clear. So, mountain visit's over. De Los Santos getting ready to kick and deal again. Torres at the dish. Called strike. Yeah, but like first and foremost, the run environment in 2022 is bad. Like a 770 OPS is very good in the 2020 run environment. In 2023, the run environment was better. The OPS climbed. Like the WRC plus which is an era adjusted metric, is pretty good for Lindor. Called strike. Entering this year, he had like the same WRC plus with the Mets as he did with the Guardians. His defensive numbers are great, and like he's a great player. Like this year's been rough for him, but like hard to call him a disappointment when the player value has matched the contractual value in basically every player value metric. Torres fouls that one off to right field. Is that going to go foul? Yes, it will. I wouldn't say I'm the GOAT, but I'd say I'm pretty good. I'd say I'm pretty solid. I'm rock solid. Pause. Bill Miller, enough, man. Yeah, we've had enough of Bill Miller. We've all had enough of Bill Miller. How's Ben Rice doing in the minors? So Ben Rice, 245, 368, 497, 14.2% walk rate, 21.9% strikeout rate, 36.9% fly ball rate. He's playing pretty good baseball in Double A right now. He's hitting. Ball 2, 2-2 count. But when you're a great defensive player, right, like that gets baked into your value. The Mets are paying for the defensive value that Lindor brings. Think of how that impacts run prevention, right? So, how it affects your pitching staff, your ability to prevent runs. Like the Mets ERA would be worse with Lindor off the field. I'm not sure if you can necessarily measure that in DRS, like the ERA impact, but in defensive runs saved and outs above average, specifically outs above average and fielding run value, probably the best fielding metric to look at. He's one of the best defensive players in the game, and he plays a premium position. So that gets baked into the player value, and I think that's an important thing to look at. So, yeah. Gleyber Torres, 2-2 count. Line, base hit. Torres, a walk and a single today. I think. No. I think it's a single and a sac fly. That's his day. That's why he doesn't have the don't think he has a walk on the day. Nope, he has a single and a sac fly on the day. That's his line. Looking a little better as of late. Hopefully he can keep this up. We'll see. Nice piece of hitting by Glaber, yeah. Wells up with a chance to maybe do some damage here. Yeah, well, Glaber had been hitting well since Mother's Day. He's been really balling out. Wells swings and misses at a slider inside. And Wells looking for a chance to extend the Yankees' lead. Fouls went off of his leg or somewhere. He fouled it off of somewhere. Yeah, Wells has fallen behind. Wells has struggled as of late. He has really struggled as of late. Kind of sad about that. As the pitch swung on a miss, strike 3. Happens. Happens, folks. It happens. Ryan, if you were playing an MLB, would you rock the eye black? I'd say yes. I think it would look sick on me. It's been steadily decreasing. I think it's also just like he had a 440 xWOBA. Like that's not sustainable either, So, yeah. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So Yankees, first and second, 1 out. This is a chance for them to get a run back, and I think they could desperately use getting a nice little run back here. Because not desperately, but they could really use getting a nice little run back here. Yeah, we'll see though. Pitch to Cabrera is skied foul. The pitch to Cabrera, taken low, change up, 2-2. Cabrera looking to try to give the Yankees a little bit of a bigger lead here, get a little bit of breathing room, maybe even get on base and put the situation where it's bases loaded for Volpe, that kind of thing. Top of lineup is up next, so ideally you can get the bat. You can get one of these guys to get up in Volpe, Soto, or, very importantly, the great Aaron Judge. Cabrera, 2-2 in the count, 1 out. Runners on first and second. De Los Santos kicks, fires. He goes to spin back and kind of stare Rizzo down. Yeah, Cabrera tries to do it. Cabrera's a fun player to watch hit. It's just that he's not particularly great at hitting. He's just kind of like, There's not like a lot of above average skills there, but he's a fun player. Like he's versatile. He's an important player on a championship caliber team. De Los Santos gets Cabrera to pop it up. Is it going to stay in play? A rise, hopefully he's camped underneath it, but it goes foul. So the count remains 2-2. Cabrera gets a breath of second life here. So Waldo, who is 1 for 3 today with a single, hoping to keep this thing rolling. Cabrera, 2-2 count, 1 out. The pitch. Taken low, 3-2. It's Cabrera. 3-2 count. Oh, he chases a slider. Would have had a walk. But he chased the slider. Really good pitch from De Los Santos. 2 outs, first and second. Volpe trying to keep the inning alive and give the Yankees a chance to, give them another run here. Are they going to pull him? He's at 22 pitches. Nope. Schilt still in the dugout. Jake Cronenworth is the only one who doesn't know the game plan is after that round. This is pretty fucking funny. Oh, that's interesting. He's not rocking the beaded necklace anymore. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. I wish I could ask him about it. It'd be an interesting thing to talk about. Volpe up with a chance to hopefully extend the Yankees lead. Takes a slider called strike. Grounded. Weekly to third. That's easy. And yeah, Machado's just going to boop. All right, inning over. Yankees unable to punch through here and get another run. Clay Holmes on for the save. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I don't know we'll see what's going on here with Rizzo should have ran backwards. I don't think that would have just been I don't think that would have done anything. Not gonna lie, because he could just Machado could have just ran to third. Yeah, but it would have been pretty funny to win this. We'll see what happens here in the ninth. Has been an eventful bullpen game for the Yankees the last few innings. They've had some weird bullpen shenanigans. So, we'll see how this goes. It would have been funnier. It would have been a lot funnier. Instead, we got some boring force out. No, I'm joking. Let's get things rolling, though, with Clay Holmes, as he'll try to Mark Canha possibly for first base. Is he played first base a lot this year? Because I actually liked him as an idea for the Yankees last year at first base. I'm not sure he's going to be the answer, though. He's played 38 innings isn't enough. Like, he has to have way more first base experience because you have to trust this guy in a big game to make scoops for you. Canha would be a nice little cheap option, though. Could hit a little bit, could kind of provide some plate discipline. The thing that he doesn't bring that I think the Yankees would like is some power. Kind of profiles more as like a 6-hitter in a lineup. I guess replacing Rizzo, he kind of would do that well, but like, is the gap between him and Rizzo massive? I wouldn't say yes. So that's kind of where I stand on that. Called strike on the sinker, 95 miles an hour. 0-1. Facing David Peralta. Line into left field. Foul. I'm not going to say anything until it happens. But Verdugo trying to get that souvenir kind of off the field. One more. He's got an option for next year, so he can get out of that option. It's kind of where they're at. And pitch slider, swing and a miss, strike 3. David Peralta goes down swinging, 1 away. Holmes takes 3 pitches to get the first out on a swinging K. Yankees 2 outs away from taking a series in San Diego, looking to climb to 20 games over 500 for the first time on the season, be one of 2 teams that can claim that being them and the Phillies. The pitch called, strike on the slider. The pitch to Holmes is inside, ball 1. I don't think it's too early to say it's over for a guy. Like it's May 26th, but that's where I'm targeting. The pitch is grounded to Volpe. Volpe fields cleanly, fires to Rizzo. 2 away. I'm not giving up on him. I'm just, I want to maximize this window. That's really it. Well, fellas, one more out, and the Yankees will pick up another win on the series, another series win. Oh, grounded to third, on to first. Start spreading the news, folks. Great win for the New York Yankees. Yankees will climb to 37-17 on the season, 4-1. Pitching was great. Offense had some big timely hits against some really good pitching. Your New York Yankees are 37-17. They're on a roll. They're buzzing. The boys are bopping. Judge is the best hitter in the world. This is just a special team right now. So thank you guys for sticking around. I actually have to bounce. I have to go immediately. Not because I want to get rest, but because of something else. You guys are going to be pretty excited about this. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yankees pick up their 37th win of the season. We'll be doing more of these watch parties and kind of those things for the West Coast trip. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Keep me some company, giving me some entertainment throughout the way. I hope I've entertained you and given you something you're looking for tonight. Thank you guys again so much. And yeah, everybody, have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow. So peace out.